welcome to Court Jai-Alai. Tonight's game day will feature the Rabote Renegades and the Lifestyle Miami Chargers, a rematch of opening night this past Friday evening. Andrew Blackman joined alongside Stu Nyman to bring you all 6 matches here on this day of Battle Court. Stu, how you doing?
I'm doing well. Good afternoon to everyone tuning in, including those of you joining us fresh and new on DraftKings.
Yes, absolutely, Stu. New for season number 4 of Battle Court. We've teamed up with DraftKings. DraftKings is the official sports betting partner of Battle Court Jai-Alai and the World Jai-Alai League. DraftKings is available in select states. We'll run through it right now. In Canada and Ontario, Arizona, Iowa, Illinois, Kansas, New Hampshire, New Jersey, Oregon, Tennessee, Virginia, Washington, West Virginia, and of course, can't forget about our friends in Wyoming as well. If you heard one of those states, you're presently located there, check out the DraftKings Sportsbook app and you can wager on these matches today. We're going to get started with a 4th-ranked doubles matchup. Let's quickly introduce the teams as they are ready to go here for the Renegades. It's going to be the team of Goanaga and Ben. We saw them last season in Battle Court. Record of 4-8 in their 12 matches as a 4th-ranked team. Iturbide and Rock, a new doubles team here representing the Lifestyle Miami Chargers. Ready to go with our first match, Stu.
Ladies and gentlemen, ready to begin our first match. Reminder, the scoring first team to reach 6 points wins the set. First team to win 2 sets wins the match. Goanaga will serve for the Rabote Renegades. Goanaga serves. We begin. Rock. Backhand off the serve. Here's the backhand by Ben. A little too hard. That hit the overhead screen. First point of our first match goes to Iturbide and Rock of the Lifestyle Miami Chargers. They're in purple.
And just an early backhand getting away from Ben right there. A lot of power. Just got to rein it in. Catching that overhead screen.
Fault over serve. Battle Court rules allow for 2 serves. Second serve must be good. Good serve lands between the 4 and 7 line. Here's the backhand by Ben to the inside. Rabote, that rebound off the back wall, caught and thrown. One fluid motion. Here's a catch by Rock. Backhand from the 11 line. Rabote forehand by Goanaga. Here's Iturbide. What a catch by Ben at the 11 line. Rabote forehand by Iturbide. Goanaga makes the catch, winds up. Rabote save by Iturbide. Goanaga has it. Easily at the 9 line. Forehand straight back. Here's a catch by Rock. Backhand. Thrown powerfully, clearing the overhead screen.
It's right on the wall.
That's 2 points for Iturbide and Rock in the purple shirts. Iturbide serves.
I know Rock is eager to get back out here. He played this past Friday evening with Zuleika in front of him. Just a tough matchup going against Gosheri up there in the front. He was dealing with a lot of powerful throws coming right at his feet. And pretty solid backcourt has continued to improve his game as we've moved through these Battle Court seasons. Now in season 4, it's moved up to a 5th-ranked player. Chargers are going to need him to step up here if they want a repeat of last season where they finished as champions.
Rock on the catch. Backhand from the 10 line. Powerfully thrown. Ben is there. Big backhand by Ben. Backhand by Iturbide. Goanaga's there. Rabote. Forehand by Goanaga. Rock with a fine catch there on the left side, putting it low and hard to the inside. Goanaga is there. Rabote. Again, that rebound off the back wall played by Iturbide. Ben reaching up. Makes a good catch. Excellent control there on the left side. Backhand by Rock. Rabote again. This time played on the left side of Goanaga. Iturbide cuts it off. Drop shot. Goanaga was ready for it. Got in there. Hard to the inside. Rock is there. There's a backhand by Ben. Rabote forehand by Iturbide. Passes wall to wall from the right side. Backhand by Iturbide. Robote forehand. What a catch by Iturbide. Excellent catch by Ben to the outside. Back to the inside he goes. Ben on the catch at the 12 line. Forehand to the inside. Iturbide's there. Winding up. Powerful costado caught in the air by Ben. Ben powerfully from the right side. Robote. Here's Ben from the 10 line. Rotate left side by Gonaga. There's a backhand by Ben. Hard throw to the inside. Rock again, this time harder. To the back wall. This one clips.
Oh, that's
That lands in and scores. Gonaga and Ben on the board with their first point. Gonaga will serve.
Iturbide pointing to his chest right there. He knows that just got to go for that ball. When you can.
If there's even a question, of it, whether or not it's going to land in. For those of you who may be new to highlight these boundary lines, same as you see in tennis or certain other ball sports, got to keep it inside of those lines. That ball was going out. Iturbide assumed that it was going to land out. It landed in. If there's even a question, you go for it.
Got to go for it.
Ball over serve. Battle court rules allow for 2 serves. Second serve must be good. Good serve lands between the forehand and 7 line.
How about Rock? I mean, starting this match. Now, I know it's only been a couple of points, but already looking much more solid than he was on Friday.
Solid catching there on the left side, consistently on the backhand. He's doing a great job. Here's the backhand by Rock to the inside. Ben moves up. Backhand from the 10 line. Rotate forehand. Gonaga, backhand to the inside. Robote forehand by Iturbide. Gonaga's there, winding up. Coasty inside. Iturbide gets in there to make the save. Gonaga cuts it off on the 2 line. Hard to the inside. Rock is there. Ben on the forehand. Iturbide on the catch, winds up. Powerfully thrown to the inside. That's a 3rd point for the purple shirts, Iturbide and Rock of the Lifestyle Miami Chargers. Reminder of the scoring, ladies and gentlemen. The first team to reach 6 points wins the set. First to win 2 sets wins the match. Excellent serve by Iturbide will score east to the inside, working 4 points for Iturbide and Rock. Iturbide serves.
And Iturbide can change things up on that serve, which is why Ben was so far off the inside. He can serve it coming across to his forehand, so left a lot of real estate, and he found it there on the inside. That's a perfect serve. Yeah, you're going to see this one coming a little more middle of the court.
That perfectly illustrates your point right there. There's the backhand by Rock to the inside. Ben's there. Backhand from the 11 line. That took off and hit the overhead screen. 5 points for Iturbide and Rock. Iturbide serves. Just like the pad, not out of bounds. That overhead screen, got to keep it away from the overhead screen. It can be as close as you want it. I don't know why I want it that close, but it can be as close as you want it to pass your opponents, but it can't touch it. Ball under serve. Second serve must be good. Good serve lands between the forehand 7 line. Catch by Iturbide. Goes inside. Goanaga's there. Backhand. Here's a catch by Rock. Robote coming out. Robote left side to the inside. Big backhand by Ben. Powerfully thrown. Robote coming out again. Iturbide is on it. Catch by Iturbide. Hard to the inside. Ben's there. Backhand by Ben. There's the backhand by Goanaga. Robote forehand, powerfully thrown wall to wall. Iturbide calls for the ball, lays it up to the inside. It's going to be a big, big bounce, and Ben is there. What a catch. There's the backhand by Rock. Catch by Ben. Ben from the forehand. Robote left side, hard, right up the middle. Ben with a tip ball, point and set to Iturbide and Rock, taking the first set of the Lifestyle Miami Chargers. 2 minutes go up on the board. We'll come back out and play our next set.
Maybe a little surprising right there to start off the day, Stu. First match of 6. First set going the way of 4th-ranked team for the Chargers, Iturbide and Rock. 2 new players on this roster for the defending champion Lifestyle Miami Chargers. Their 5th-ranked player, Iriondo.
That's the one that he'd like to have back right there. I'm sorry to jump on your commentary, but that's...
I was just going to say, last season, Iriondo, the 5th-ranked player, and we had Williams as the 6th. This season, you have Rock as the 5 and Flores as the 6. Those 2 roster changes for the Chargers.
Speaking of Williams, we will have a substitution today. Williams continues to be out with that nagging wrist injury. Again, was in a cast for quite a long time, out of the cast. There he is right there in the ESPN 3 players cage, even though he switched over here to the Lifestyle Miami Chargers. But Williams was in there. He's going to be replaced by fan favorite El Barba, the everyman of Jai-Alai.
Will affect matches 2 and 4 today, so El Barba will be playing with the Rots against Flores and Benny. That'll be coming up next. We have a singles match, Goshiri against Zuleika, then El Barba and Ubia against Flores and Spinner, 6th-ranked doubles matchup coming up there. Iturbide and Rock of the Chargers. Last season, the 4th-ranked team was Iturbide and Iriondo. They got better and better as the season progressed, had a great championship run as well, led by course number 91, Iturbide up front. The biggest difference, it was Zuleika and Rock against Goshiri and Ben. The biggest difference is the front court is a little more involved for the Chargers in this matchup. Yes. Iturbide getting there on the inside, not leaving Rock on an island nearly as much. And again, you also have to think about who they're playing against today. Goshiri, as tough as it comes up there in the front to play against. You got Goanaga here, 3rd-ranked player for the Renegades, still one of the newer players on the roster, figuring out how exactly to get that ball by Rock and get some points up on the board.
Ladies and gentlemen, ready to begin our next set. Goanaga for the Robote Renegades will have to serve. What a catch by Iturbide to start things off. Ben. There's the forehand by Rock. Rock on the catch. Backhand from the 11 line. Goanaga, backhand from the 9 to the inside. That ball tipped on the side wall. Goanaga and Ben of the Robote Renegades in orange get the first point of the second set. Goanaga serves. Reminder of the scoring, ladies and gentlemen, in Battle Court. First team to reach 6 points wins the set. First team to win 2 sets wins the match.
Different Goanaga in that point, Stu. Very aggressive, moving up on the ball. So. And then the placement of that right on the wall made that catch difficult for Iturbide. That's right where you want it.
There's a backhand by Rock, catch by Ben. Ben from the forehand. Robote right side. This one cut off by Iturbide. Iturbide for the split placement, read perfectly by Ben. Iturbide, beautiful catch at the 8 line. Forehand played back. Robote coming out. Gonaga makes the save.
Oh, that's a good one.
Rock up the wall, tipped the ball. 2 points for the orange shirts, Gonaga and Ben. Excellent serve by Gonaga, will score. That is 3 points for Gonaga and Ben. Gonaga serves.
And that's kind of what we saw with Iturbide earlier, changing up that serve, keeping it to the inside and then switching it up, and also going back to the outside portion of the court. Rock was crossed up right there.
Very effectively. Very effectively. There's the backhand by Rock. Here's the catch by Gonaga. Iturbide, forehand rebote. Here's Rock from the 12 line. Mighty reach. Comes out on the right side. Gonaga takes it in the air. Powerful throw. What a catch by Rock. Backhand 2-all. Will score off the cesta of Ben. That's a point for Iturbide and Rock. Iturbide now serves.
Serve receive going to be a key right here. Ben missed one earlier in that first set. A couple in the overhead screen. See if he can get this serve and get this rally started. 3-1 lead for the Renegades. Of course, looking to push it to a third and decisive set.
Gonaga picks a serve. Hard throw. What a catch by Rock again. Ball tipped in the front court. 4th point for Gonaga and Ben in the orange shirts. Gonaga serves.
Definitely doing a much better job of keeping the ball away from Iturbide this time. Gonaga's got that low running backhand, gets by on the inside very quickly and forcing a tough catch on the bounce by Rock. Again, he's making a couple of these here. But then the consistency is what we're worried about. Another powerful serve coming outside. Got it again.
There's the backhand by Rock to the inside. Rebote up and away that hits the overhead screen. 2 points for Iturbide and Rock. Iturbide serves.
Well, Iturbide's activity kind of forces that rebote. Want to play it higher off the front wall, get it over his head, run the risk.
When that ball's coming off the back wall, obviously you have to catch it and throw it one fluid motion without stopping. In that case, the momentum of the ball just carrying it way too high and out of play. Backhand by Rock. Rebote coming out. It's a powerful backhand by Rock, wall to wall. Rebote saved to the outside. Iturbide on the rebote to the inside. Here's Ben from the 12 line. Backhand. That ball touched the overhead screen, which is out of play. 3 points for the purple shirts, Iturbide and Rock. The Lifestyle Miami Chargers, Iturbide serves.
Another example coming from the backcourt now, trying to get it past and force some rebotes. When catching the overhead screen coming from Ben in the backcourt, not usually a problem for him, and today, that's a couple that have gotten away from him.
There's the backhand. Good catch by Iturbide. Backhand by Iturbide. Good catch by Ben. Rebote coming out. There's a catch by Rock at the 12 line. Big right side from the forehand. Rebote coming out again. What a catch by Iturbide coming cross court to stop the ball. Ben's there. Beautiful catch. Nice return. Catch by Iturbide at the 10 line. Big backhand. Rebote to the outside. Gonaga hard to the inside. That's crossing the sidewall and scoring. 5 points for the orange shirts. That is possible. Set point.
Can't really fault the Chargers for the mistakes that they're making on the catch. I mean, these are all perfectly placed. And going back to the first point that scored, all of them right on the wall, right where you want it.
All beautifully placed at the sidewall.
Gonaga, great throw right there, brings it to 5-3 and possible set point.
Nice forehand return by Rock. Rock now from the 11 line. Forehand to the inside. On the wall. Gonaga makes the save. Iturbide there. Iturbide split placement caught by Gonaga. Excellent scoop by Rock High on the left side. Here's Ben. Backhand by Ben. Iturbide calls for the rebote. Inside. Catch by Ben. There's the backhand. What a catch by Rock. He gets up, gets the backhand off in time. There's the backhand again. What a great catch again by Rock. Here's the backhand. That stays on the wall. Ben's there. There's the backhand. Rebote forehand. Ben on the play. Scoop by Iturbide. Iturbide hard to the inside. Ben saves the rebote beautifully to the inside. Here's Rock. Backhand. Iturbide with a fine catch behind him on the left side. Here's Ben from the 11 line. Iturbide midcourt. Hard throw. Ben with a fine catch. There's the backhand. Rebote coming out all the way to the 4 line. Rifled back by Iturbide. Rebote by Gonaga. That's on the wall. Rock keeps it on the forehand. Tough play. Gonaga cuts it off. Scoop by Rock. That's beautiful. Here's the catch by Ben. Gonaga calls for the ball. Here's Rock up high. Forehand from the 12 line. Ben down low makes a fine catch. Rebote forehand played hard by Iturbide at the side wall. Gonaga makes the save. Here's Iturbide rifling it down low. It's scooped by Ben and a beautiful catch. Iturbide calls for the ball. Difficult rebote at the side wall. Catch by Rock. Gonaga again, hard to the inside. Rebote coming out. Rebote forehand, straight back. Here's Ben. Backhand. Too much. That hit the overhead screen. 4 points. A hard-fought point going for Iturbide and Rock. They have 4, still possible set point for Gonaga and Ben. Iturbide has the serve.
Said it a couple times, but how about Rock? I mean, that point alone's to 3-4 catches that
Rock's
kept
catching
it going.
is just spot on. Ben's doing an excellent job in the backcourt as well. We expect to see good play out of the front quarters, but these 2 backcourters just spot on. Rock, scoop, sidewall, doing it all beautifully.
And not a matter of luck. I mean, Rock's put in a lot of work this offseason. One of the guys that I saw in here almost every day over the summer. Continue to improve his game, and here he is showing you out on the court and battle court. Great to see.
Multifactorial. Luck's got nothing to do with it.
Absolutely. Great plan.
Just catch by Ben. Ben from the right side. Iturbide keeps it for himself. Backhand. Goes to the inside. That ball's dropping, but Rock makes the catch. Throws it low and hard. Ben has it on the forehand. Scoop attempt, tip, point, and set to Gonaga and Ben. 2 minutes go on the board. We will come back and play our third and final set. Third, final, and decisive set.
Yes, it is, Stu.
Coming up next, so Iturbide and Rock in purple of the Lifestyle Miami Chargers. In the first set, 6-1. Gonaga and Ben coming back in the second set.
Figure that could have really set the tone here. That was the first serve of our second set. Iturbide picked it. How about this rebote going down to the ground? Renegades ultimately getting that first point. And then this one here, the rebote, look at that placement. Right on the numbers there at the 12th line.
Beautifully played. And
then again,
scooped by Rock, one of many.
Well, you see there, I mean, the one before was a little bit closer to the side wall, a miss. When it's off the wall, Rock's very capable of making that catch.
There's Ben making a great save in the back.
And this scoop is extraordinary. How about that?
Yeah, his posture's a little wonky, but the truth of the matter is just very effective. Just got to get that ball into the cesspit and stop it.
Ben on the forehand here, Iturbide.
That's one he'd like to have back.
Yeah, you know, Rocky's been catching so well on the bounce. Does the front quarter need the scoop, or you let it go to the back quarter, maybe play ball on the rebote? Either way, scoop attempt was missed, and we're going to a third set, 6-4. Renegades take our second one.
There we are in the ESPN 3 players cage. We have Goanaga there. O'Sherry in the hoodie. About 35 seconds left to go here in the break between sets. Here we are.
Chargers here.
Captain Miami Chargers.
Just saw Captain Benny there talking with
Captain Benny
Iturbide
there.
and Rock. Again, 4th ranked doubles matchup to begin the day. 4 doubles matches and 2 singles matches on this Tuesday.
Ladies and gentlemen, ready to begin our third and final set. The first team to reach 6 points will win this match. Iturbide, the Lifestyle Miami Chargers, will have the serve. That's an excellent catch by Ben. That is a great catch on the sidewall by Rock. Here's Ben. Rock was late to the ball, but he got there. Holds on to it well. Rebote coming out on a big bounce. Goanaga's there. That clips. Caught by Iturbide. Iturbide's 2-all will score. Beautifully executed. Here's the catch by Ben. Backhand to the inside. Rebote. There's the backhand by Rock. Ben's there. Beautiful catch by Iturbide at the 9 line. Backhand. Ben's there again. Forehand by Ben. Rebote left side. Rebote forehand by Goanaga. Iturbide cuts it off. Backhand from the 8 line. Balls in and out of the cesta. We're all tied up, a 1 point apiece. Goanaga serves.
Not much separating these two teams now as we get into this third set. Really in doubles, we haven't seen many traditional 2-wall scoring here as well. Just a matter of which team is a little more solid on the catch. Pretty even here in this third set thus far. Mistake each way.
Backhand by Rock to the inside. Ben's there, nice catch. Forehand from the 10 line. Take right side. Ben's there. Nice catch, fine return. That's a beautiful backhand by Ben. Goanaga calls for the ball. Big bounce to the inside, cut off in the air by Iturbide. That's nice. Here's a backhand by Ben, thrown hard. Rock is there, backhand from the 11 line. Iturbide has it on the forehand. That cut back to the inside. Difficult rebote save by Goanaga. Here's Iturbide. Blast it to the outside. It's out of play. 2 points for the orange shirts, the rebote Renegades. Goanaga and Ben. Goanaga serves.
Yeah, not often you see a mistake like that up in front of the 3 line. You're killing a large majority of the points. Iturbide just letting that Filo get away from him. The Costado straight to the outside.
Just more of a technical error there. Needed to come over the top more.
Yeah.
Fault, over serve. Battle Court rules allow for 2 serves. Second serve must be good. Good serve lands between the forehand 7 line. Backhand by Rock. Here's the catch by Gonaga. Robote left side to the inside. Gonaga. That's a great pick at the 6th line. Iturbide to the outside. Ben runs out there and takes it in the air. Good catch by Rock down low. Forehand to the inside. Ben gets back in there and makes a spectacular catch at the 13 line. Gonaga calls for it. Plays it back to the inside. Rock way up high. Backhand. Robote left side. Catch by Ben at the 11 line. Backhand. Robote forehand, straight back, wall to wall. Outside placement of the forehand. Robote is out of play. 3 points for Gonaga and Ben. Gonaga serves.
Seems like the Renegades are very comfortable playing as long as they possibly can, extending these rallies and force their opponent to make a mistake. They're very confident right now.
It's definitely it's 2 mistakes by Iturbide, just misjudging where to land that ball.
Seems
good choice of shot there to put it to the outside, but you got to keep it in that outside boundary line out there near the judges.
Yeah, they seem a little eager to end some of these points now.
Rock moves cross court to keep that on the left side. Backhand by Ben, light touch. Here's the backhand by Rock. Clips, taken in the air by Gonaga. Ball tipped. 2 points for the purple shirts. Iturbide and Rock. Iturbide serves. Gonaga picks the serve.
Reflex.
Part of the inside. Iturbide is there. Big backhand. Ben makes the catch. Ben from the forehand. Iturbide at the 8 line. Backhand to the inside. Robote coming out. Robote left side. Rock with a tip ball up high. 4 points for Gonaga and Ben. Gonaga serves.
Looked like a mistimed jump. He was in the air pretty early and just couldn't stay elevated to make that catch on the right side. You're going to see a couple more misses coming to Rock's right than the left, especially with that big of a bounce, too. That's awfully tough.
On the left side, Rock has just been spot on.
That's why you're seeing some of these serves coming across his body right here, but that one a little more inside. He's got it.
There's the backhand by Rock. Catch by Ben. Big backhand. Robote forehand. Rock down low with a fine catch. Backhand from the 10 line. Robote forehand. Iturbide cuts it off. 2-all into the pad. The pad is bad. That's 5 points and a possible match point for Gonaga and Ben of the Robote Renegades. Gonaga serves.
And comes down to the execution on these shots, too. I mean, 3 shots thrown out of play in this set alone. Look at the scoreline, 5-3 in favor of the Renegades.
Iturbide was looking a little tired at the end of the last set. And I have to imagine that has something to do with why, because for the most part, his ball positioning has just been fine, but these 3 have just been out of play.
Yeah, he's so active. He uses a lot of energy to cut off some of these balls, but not working on those 2-walls.
Big backhand, Robote coming out. Robote forehand. Catch by Gonaga. Iturbide calls for it, puts it inside. Big bounce brought down. A beautiful catch by Ben. Rock on the catch. Forehand. Ben's out of the way. Here's the backhand. Robote forehand. Cut off by Iturbide. 2-all is out. Point, set, and match. A hard-fought match. Start things off today for Goanaga and Ben of the Rebote Renegades, taking in the third set, 6-2.
Good comeback there by the Renegades. I mean, a couple early mistakes. They outlast the Lifestyle Miami Chargers, fourth-ranked doubles team. They win it in 3 sets, 6-2 in the final one. And that's Iturbides's game. We've seen it when it's working for him, and it's a thing of beauty, and then sometimes shots not quite coming out the way you want it. Good effort there. First time out will be an 8-match season for those fourth-ranked doubles teams. So you got a lot more to see of these guys together.
Absolutely.
First points of the day going to Rebote Renegades. These two played this past Friday evening. Renegades acquired 6.5 of a possible 7.5 points. They start off with 1.5 already with that doubles win. Coming up next, Stu, before we hear from Goanaga and Ben, it's going to be a 5th-ranked doubles matchup here. We're going to have El Barba and Arats. El Barba subbing for Williams for the Renegades. El Barba and Arats against Flores and Benny. See those guys practicing right now. Hear from Goanaga and Ben, second season playing together. They start off 1-0 here in Season 4. Here they are.
All right, Goanaga, Ben, congratulations on winning that match. How are you feeling right now?
Feeling real good. You know, he was my partner last year in Division 3, so, you know, we picked up right where we left off. It was good to get, you know, the first game, first win.
Yeah, happy to be back again with Ben. We played together last season too, and we won the first game, so it's important for us.
What was the strategy going into this match?
Strategy was try to not give it to Iturbide anyway from the 6th line on in, because, you know, he has that deadly costado, and, you know, I didn't want to put my front court in a position where he's having to chase that and having to guess and then having me stay on the inside for a hard thrown ball in. So it was just to keep it away from him.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Congratulations on winning that match. We'll see you on the next one.
Thank you.
And let's quickly introduce upcoming match here. Told you the teams already, but here they are for the Renegades. It is El Barba and Arats. See the beard up there taking on Flores and Benny for the Chargers. Renegades will have the serve here. 5th-ranked doubles matchup. 1.5 points up for grabs. There's the serve by El Barba. We begin this doubles match. There's a backhand to the inside. Arats takes it in the air, trying to get this one past Benny. Not going to let him. Good catch overhead. Arats, left side, big backhand. That one's coming out. Rebote, forehand to the outside by Flores. Outside placement of the Rebote working. First point to the Chargers.
Outside placement of the forehand Rebote. Flores likes to do things fancy when he can, and that is definitely an example of a fancy move.
How about setting the tone, Stu? Telling El Barba he's got to guard the outside. Flores, if anything, he's got the shots. Just hasn't executed them all too well throughout his career, but he can make things difficult for an opposing front quarter. There's a Karam shot to the outside and tipped. Second point for the Chargers.
So El Barba having a difficult time holding on to the ball there again. El Barba is the official substitute here for Williams. Williams still out with that wrist injury. El Barba available to all teams
Yes, he
as
is,
the official
so
sub.
even though you see him on the Renegades today, once Williams comes back, you might see him in another jersey. Big backhand again by Arats. Open it up. There's a Rebote left side by Flores with a big bounce. El Barba cut it off. El Barba's two-wall opens and scores.
El Barba really wanted that 2-wall, and he got it. Look at El Barba grabbing this ball in the air.
So he's showing Flores he's got some shots too. Benny's got it on the left side, hard backhand. Tipped by Aratz in the corner. That's well thrown. 3 points for the Chargers, Flores and Benny. Cortada from the backcourt. What a pickup by El Barba. He's got it. Big backhand. That clears the overhead screen. Rebote left side by Flores. He drops it back in. Here's Aratz on the bounce. Backhand to wall. Oh, that got him. That will score. 2 points for the Renegades. They serve.
And a reminder of the scoring in Battle Court, ladies and gentlemen. The first team here to reach 6 points win the set. First team to win 2 sets wins the match.
There's an underserve. Second serve must be good. Good serve lands between the 4 and 7 line. That second serve is good. Here's Benny on the left side. Big backhand, open it up. That's past Aratz. El Barba all alone for the rebote. Keeps it going. Here's Benny. Soft touch.
That was a beautiful play by Benny. All right.
Fake the forehand, the drop shot, scoring.
He looked like he was really winding up to throw the ball hard, so everybody was ready for a big right side from Benny, low or high, but he just dropped it inside, caught everybody out of place. That's what you want to do in highlight whenever possible. Throw the ball where your opponent's not. Good job.
2-wall comes to the outside, scooped
Flores.
up there by Flores. Rotz middle of the court, has it on the forehand. Sidearm play. Here's Benny, going to run around it. Rebote left side. It's up the middle. El Barba out of the way. Here's Aratz. Long drop shot by Aratz. 1-2 bounces will score. Well thrown by Aratz. It's 4-3. Renegades serve.
Aratz doing a good job moving the ball around. Communication between Aratz and El Barba pretty good, actually.
I was going to say, they're communicating pretty well.
El Barba, one of the original 2018 Magic City Highlight players, picked up the sport late in life, which is not difficult to do. Picked it up at 39. Doing a good job here.
You know. That is an overserve. Second serve coming up for El Barba.
Like many sports, the older you are, when you learn to start playing highlight, the greater the disadvantage.
Yeah, it's tough.
Yeah, exactly. We got kids like Aratz, Cherry, who literally started when they were children.
Second serve by El Barba is good. Benny on the left side, blasts the backhand. That's caught deep in the backcourt by Aratz. Backhand 2-wall. Benny gets there. Benny Karam return from the outside. Ooh, El Barba got there. El Barba, the Cortada return is flicked up by Flores. That ball is absolutely in play. No second bounce there. There's a backhand, high, hard return. Benny over his head. Flores fall down rebote. Here's El Barba on the forehand. Outside placement. Stopped by Flores. Flores has the Karam. That's going to land in and score. Flores with the Karam. Gives the Chargers a 5-3 lead. They have a possible set point. This is a fun match, Stu. Everyone's having fun out here. The shots coming here from Flores. Working today,
yeah, he did
outside
a great job
placement.
There. So did Barba. I mean, Barba, the backcourt is steady and the front court's exciting.
Yeah.
Right? The backcourt is steady as can be and the front court's exciting.
Backhand, low and hard by Aratz. Benny steps up, pulls it in. High, hard return. Aratz takes it. Benny getting out for that rebote. He's there to the outside. El Barba cuts it off. Dropped it as he went to make the throw. Point and set to the Chargers. Flores and Benny. We will put 2 minutes on the board and play our second set.
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, this is a reminder of the scoring in Battle Court. You see the score right up there. Flores and Benny, Lifestyle Miami Chargers, winning the first set 6-3. The first team to reach 6 points wins the set. First team win 2 sets wins the match. Flores doing a good job up there, getting to the ball with shots in the rebote rock. Benny, of course, steady in the backcourt. There we are in the ESPN 3 players cage. Lifestyle Miami Chargers getting some input from Spinner, who will be seeing
We'll see a lot of Spinner today. 2 matches coming up.
a doubles match and a singles match, it looks like.
Got some replays coming up here.
Outside placement, just
what a tone
beautifully
setter,
executed by Flores. That was a really nice replay.
Then
Here's
Albarba
Elbar
here.
with the 2-all.
Yeah, look at that
1-2. He wanted that bad and was pointing at Williams out there in the audience. Backhand 2-all, just out of the reach of his opponents. Really well executed there by
Fun, you mentioned,
Perhaps.
especially up in the front court. Just a lot of shots being thrown in this match.
Absolutely.
Makes it
2 drop shots from the backcourt. One by Benny, the second one by Flores. Did a good job trying to get there, but just wasn't able to bring it in. Carom there by Benny. Elbarba with the grab. Look at this stop.
This stop by
is the
Flores
back.
here.
Carambola. Look at that. Look at that.
Yeah.
That's just crazy. That is just absolutely
bounce.
crazy.
Look at that. Scrapes it off the ground and quick release. So that ball would have been next to impossible to control, and he just flicked it up there and don't have to worry about
Tremendous reflexes. And there's Flores with the carom.
The carom.
That scores.
that. Lands right in
When we
there.
see those judges pointing in towards the court, that means the ball is good. When they point towards the outside, means that it landed outside.
Of course, anybody new to Jai-Alai, the boundary lines are out of play. So the ball has to land completely in the court. Touches any part of the line, it is out.
And anyone who might be new, welcome. First of all, especially those of you joining us through DraftKings or our betting partners, DraftKings or Bet Rivers. Ball can touch the floor once on any throw. Sometimes I tell people to think about racquetball just with 3 walls and a much harder ball.
Served by Elbarba. Our second set is underway. Rotz pulls it in deep in the backcourt. He just rips that backhand wall to wall. Flores comes back for it. Bote save coming out to the middle of the court. Rotz, the drop shot. He dropped it into the pad. The pad is bad.
Rotz wanted that badly. Saw that Benny was moving in. Once you throw a drop shot, your opponents know that it's going to be, your opponents know that you're capable of it.
Backhand 2-wall, stopped in the air by Flores. Flores goes high with the forehand, trying to get it past. Rotz steps in. Another backhand, another stop by Flores. He's going to return a carom this time. Well, that's going to kick wide. That is out of play, getting Elbarba and a Rotz. Their first point and the serve.
Again, not a fan of seeing players go to the well one too many times with the shots, especially back to back. When they work, but sometimes when you start to force it, it becomes much more difficult to execute properly.
Left side, Rebote, fall down save. That kicks off the court. An effort there by Rotz. Sent to point to the Chargers, though. They're second.
And Rotz waving at his front court partner, apologizing. Basically, hey, sorry about that 2-well it went out. No, Barbara's saying, no problem. You're back there. I'm subbing. You throw what you want.
under serve. Second serve for Flores. Second serve is good. Arats, middle of the court, opens up with that backhand. Benny steps up, takes it in at the 10 line. Hard return on that backhand. That's over Arats. Barba coming back for it. Rebote pushed outside. Benny calls him off. Long drop shot by Benny. Arats with a great read. He got up there. Inside placement is tipped. All thrown by Arats. Ties it up here, 2-2.
2-2. That's the second time that Benny tried to throw that shot. It worked for him the first time. Again, he's got a good fake. It looks like he's winding up with a powerful forehand. Did it again there. Went with the drop shot, but Arats read it.
Yeah. A little more height on that throw as opposed to that other forehand, just kind of low right above the pad and kind of dying there by about the 3 or 4 line. Hard serve. Benny runs around it to keep it on the left side. Whips it to Costado. That's caught by Arats. Benny, another one overhead. Here's the backhand. Low runner. Arats came in, goes back for it, and he there to scoop it up. Arats a backhand 2-all. Benny's got it on the outside. Benny's that carom return. Barba's going to get out there. Barba, that carambola, takes it back to the outside where it scores.
Excellent play by Barba. Excellent play by Barba. The carambolas, sometimes we'll just call shots out. If you're new to Jai-Alai, you may not be familiar with it. If you're standing to the outside of the court, out near the judges, and you have it on your right side, throw it low and hard. Have it go from the front wall to the side wall and back to the outside. It's kind of like the reverse of a carom or a costado 2-all. Using the front wall as the first surface you throw it to. Good job by Barba.
Great catch by Benny off a well-placed serve. Arats there at the 12 line, takes it in. Hard backhand, stopped by Benny. Hey now, wall to wall. Calls for Barba to take it. He does get there. That's a nice rebote. Benny has to play one of his own. He's there. Barba able to cut it off. There's a big backhand. Benny is going to get out there to play that rebote. Pushed it to the outside for Arats. Arats throws it back to the inside. Benny stays up there. Benny. Big backhand. Arats now going to backpedal into position. Calls off on the rebote. Shoots a 2-all. That's scooped up by Flores. Low runner by Flores. That's going to open up Arats. There's the fall down rebote save. Benny takes it on the forehand. Shoots it back to the inside. Arats letting it pass. He's got the rebote with a big bounce. And he controls it on the forehand. Fake the outside placement. Back to the inside for Arats. Here's his backhand to pass. Arats has Benny trapped on the inside. The 2-wall is too low. Caught the pad. Gets the Chargers a 3rd point. Tied up 3-3.
Reminder of the scoring, ladies and gentlemen. The first team to reach 6 points will win the set. First team to win 2 sets wins the match. Flores has the serve here.
There's a big backhand by Benny. Passing Arats. There's that rebote. Played at the 7 line. Back inside. Flores inside to cut it off. That's a good catch overhead. The backhand. Inside corner. That is
right
tipped.
off the tip.
4 points for Barba and Arats. Big backhand coming from Benny. El Barba out there. He's got the rebote, turns it low and hard to score. 5 points for the Renegades. El Barba and Aratz, they have a possible set point.
So you see El Barba there tying his cesta on. So basically, these cestas are entirely handmade. It's a wicker basket. The hand sits on top of the cesta. That glove sits over the hand. The only thing that keeps that hand in that cesta and attached to your arm as you wing it is that long cinta. It loosens basically with every throw, so some players will even tighten it between every point.
Hard serve again by El Barba. Benny just does get up there. This is footing on the backhand. That's caught by Aratz right in the corner. Here's Benny on the left side. The backhand pulled in. Aratz up at the 9 line. Backhand 2-wall. It's caught by Flores. Flores the carom is out. Point and set. El Barba and Aratz win it 6-3. 2 minutes on the board. We'll play a third and decisive set.
Sometimes a more conservative style of play benefits some players. That was the case there. Those shots were working for Flores there in that first set. Very exciting play. Second set, not so much.
There's El Barba. A couple of those throws coming back to the outside. That's that carambola we're talking about. And again, the communication there with that Chargers team, first time that they're playing together, first time that a lot of teams are playing together.
Yeah.
So if you're going to see some mistakes likely to happen here on these opening matches. Look at El Barba, though. I mean, this rebote puts it back to the inside
Make sure
on
that
the
he
wall.
gets out of the way. That's right.
And
He
it
scored
scores.
off of it. Very good for him. Here we are, looking through the court at the ESPN 3 Players Cage. Here we are in the ESPN 3 Players Cage. It's sciatic nerve massage there for El Barba. Both sides, bilateral sciatic.
Yeah, but tell us more about the sciatic nerve here, Stu.
It
Look at
hurts.
this.
It's often painful running around on concrete like that.
I saw the Florida was playing Utah college football game, and they had those cans of oxygen. I saw those, so
Well, it's a
effective,
third set- it's
very
a-
effective.
It's a third set coming up for El Barba.
And he's got another match coming up. El Barba and Ubia against Flores and Spinner. There's Go Sherry. You'll be
Coach Sherry
seeing
in the
him.
foreground. Be in the background. Barba stretching it out.
Williams. They're doing a couple wrist exercises there in the back. Also fanning El Barba in the process.
That's what we call a win.
It's a win-win.
When the
Absolutely.
when the physiotherapy basically matches assisting one of your teammates, it's just a win-win.
That's great stuff. Third set ready to go here. Third and decisive set coming up. Flores and Benny will serve El Barba and Aratz. There's a serve. Our third set is underway. Rebote left side by Flores. Drops it inside. There's Aratz. Picks it up. Long drop shot again. That's going to get the first bounce, but not the second one. Flores to the outside. That caught the pad. The pad is bad. Renegades get the first point and the serve.
This is about the time where you need to tell Flores to back off of the shots. Just back off of the shots. If you're getting the ball and you're making complicated catches, which he did there, don't overcomplicate it with the throw. Just get the ball back up to the front wall. It's nice to want to finish the point aggressively, but
out of the two, you want Benny to maybe start throwing a couple more shots from the back as well.
yeah.
Maybe a couple backhand two walls. Again, not the preferred shot, but in this match, could score. That serve stayed to the inside.
We've seen that from El Barba before as a substitute. Looks like that sciatic massage worked.
It did.
Because that was one heck of a serve. We saw that in March.
Yeah, we did.
Against Zuleika.
Flores takes the serve, throws the drop shot. Arats gets up there. Arats, there's a drop shot. 1, 2 bounces, will score for Arats. 3-0, Renegades lead.
Arats with the better of the 2 drop shots there. Arats Reddick got up there. Really well done.
I just saw Flores and Benny talking as Benny was making his way to the backcourt. I think exactly what you were saying. Just keep the ball in play, rally, 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 and just try to outlast him one of these points. Here's Benny, handles the serve. There's a strong backhand. Arats is out of the way. El Barba, forehand to Bote. Benny steps up, takes it in the air. Another big backhand. Again, Arats, no play for him. El Barba all alone. He's got through Bote, puts it to the forehand of Benny. Benny shoots it inside. Arats scoops it up. Flores with a good catch on the outside. It's Arats to pull it in. Hard backhand again. Passing Benny. He's out there for the rebote. Turns it low and hard. Arats with a tipped ball.
With a tip. We're so used to seeing Arats make every catch that he sets his cesta in front of that. It's just rare to see him miss.
Especially one like that, maybe thinking about a shot, because coming to his left side on the bounce, on shoulder level, don't see him miss many of those. There's Arats, wastes no time, shoots the 2-wall to score. Quick 4th point for the Renegades.
They got to 4 quick.
Yeah, look at that one, just splits them right up. That's more of a splitter to the left side of the front quarter, to the right of the back quarter. That's well done. Benny handles the serve. There's the backhand. It's caught. 13 line by Arats. And he goes up on the forehand now. Drop back to the inside. Arats picks it up. That one does not open up. El Barba inside. He cuts it off. Lifts the backhand. It's caught by Benny now. And he puts it inside. Arats up on the forehand at the 10 line. There's another drop shot. Flores going to get up there in plenty of time. He reads it, stops it, hard backhand into the corner now. Rebote,
well
it's going to sail out of play. It's the Chargers, their 2nd point.
And a confidence builder for Flores. So the ball got stuck on top of the cage. We had one of our judges that probably shouldn't be doing a lot of jumping on one of those legs because he's coming back from ACL surgery, jumping up there. We have another mic that gives directions on the court.
Arats opens up. There's a big backhand by Arats towards the inside, outside placement. Arats calls him off. He gets there. Carom return by Arats does not open up. Benny's got it on the forehand. Benny, powerful return. Stopped on the bounce. Good scoop. Benny forehander Bote. Arats picks it up. Again, shoots the splitter. Oh, Flores all alone. He's got it. Hard, high return on the bounce. That stayed inside. Playable on the Bote. Arats gets there. Benny on the forehand. Shoots it high, hard, inside again. Going to be another tough for Bote. Arats returns a 2-wall.
Out.
That lands out.
3 points.
Third point for the Chargers. Deficit's just 1. Flores and Benny serve. Here's Benny on the outside. Forehand played back in. There's
What
a scoop by
Arats.
Into the Chula. Benny diving save. Keeps it going. Arats going to get up there before the second bounce. He whips it outside. Benny gets there. Benny has that Carom return. El Barba got it. His return is stopped by Benny. Benny shoots it low and hard. Arats is back on the inside to scoop it up. What a sequence. Here's Benny staying up in the front court. Fall down Bote, trying to get it to pass. He does. That one dropping for Arats. Benny trying to run under it. He gets up there at the 5 line to the outside where it scores. 4-4 is the score. Chargers serving tied up here in our third and decisive set.
I will tell you, El Barba looks a little rough around the edges, but he never disappoints when he substitutes. He never does. He's never disappointed when he substitutes. Doesn't always come out on top, but just always making for a lot of fun on the court.
Oh, always enjoyable. Fault over serve. Second serve coming up here for Flores. Here's El Barba to the outside. The outside placement will score.
With authority.
That gets the Renegades a 5-4 lead. They have a possible
With
match
authority.
point.
He threw that with authority. That was a forehand outside placement. Picked the serve with the right side. Man.
Yeah, I mean, El Barba's making it happen up there in the front. Look at this. And then whips
Boom to the outside with teeth gritted.
What a shot right
Yeah.
there.
Hey, good for him.
Barba time back in here again. 5-4 lead for the Renegades. And he gets up to that serve. There's a backhand. Caught by Arats, backed up to the glass. Benny committed. He caught it up overhead. That was behind him. Arats on the forehand. Hard throw to pass, a little too hard. That is out of play. We are at 5-5 in our third set. This is match point. Chargers serve. Fitting that it's going to go to a third set, last point. Tied up on total points right now. Just going to be one that separates these two teams. Flores ready to serve. Good serve by Flores. Arats has it in the middle of the court. The backhand 2-wall. Caught overhead. Good stop by Flores. There's a backhand. Arats already on the move. He's going to get out there. Just keeps it to the middle of the court. Here's Benny on the bounce. Shoots a high, hard forehand. That is a big forehand. Arats looking to get out there. He does. Puts it back up the middle. Here's Benny now. Quick release on the forehand to the inside. Arats got a rebote.
Go for the
He makes a diving save to keep the match going. Here's Benny from the outside, shoots it back in. Arot's running around it. He's got it, just flicked it. No look save. Here's Benny again. 3-wall play, trying to get it up over Arot's. Not a lot on that one. The 2-wall is too wide. Point set and a hard-fought match going to the Lifestyle Miami Chargers. Flores and Benny on the final point of the third set.
Tremendous effort.
What a match, Stu. What a match right there. Captain getting his team on the board, 1.5 points. Flores, got him started with a couple of those shots. Not away from him in the middle portion of that match. How about some solid play there by the Chargers down the stretch, and they take that match and ties it up on the game day. 1.5 points to each team. Wow. Incredible stuff. Great playing by El Barba, of course, a substitute coming in. Just 1 point short. He and Arotz both. See that game day scoreboard now tied up, 1.5 points apiece. Coming up next will be our first of 2 singles matches. Top ranked singles match here. It's going to be Zuleika and Gosheri going at it. Always fun when the top guys compete, particularly in singles, Stu.
Absolutely.
We'll be hearing from the winning team, Flores and Benny. First time they played together. Here they are, winners for your Lifestyle Miami Chargers.
All right, Benny, Flores, congratulations on winning that match. How are you feeling right now?
Yeah, thanks. I feel pretty good. It feels good to get the first win, out of the way for the season. And this is our first time playing together, so we kind of have to get used to it, but I'm happy with the end result.
For sure. You know what? One thing about this team, the Charger team, we're going to fight to the end.
Well, guys, congratulations on winning that match, and we'll see what happens tonight.
Thank you.
Go Chargers.
Let's introduce our next match here. Top ranked singles. It's going to be Gosheri for the Robote Renegades taking on Zuleika of the Lifestyle Miami Chargers.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're ready to begin our next match, a singles match featuring number 20 Gosheri representing the Robote Renegades going up against Zuleika of the Lifestyle Miami Chargers. Gosheri will have the first serve. There's the serve. We begin. Backhand by Zuleika. Robote coming out. Zuleika on the Robote to the inside. Just out of reach of Gosheri. He's going to look for the Robote. He makes the save. It's a 2-all. It's in the pad, and the pad is bad. First point in the direction of the purple shirt worn by Zuleika of the Lifestyle Miami Chargers. He serves.
These guys played 2 times last season. The first matchup, Zuleika got off to a hot start, winning 6-0 and then 6-4 in the second set. Second time they played, it went to a third set. Gosheri won the final 2 sets. So a season series is split between them.
Catch by Gosheri off the blasted serve by Zuleika. Zuleika forehand Robote again. 2-all. Scores. Beautifully executed by Zuleika. 2 points for Zuleika. He has the serve. Fault over serve. 2 serves allowed. Second serve must be good. Good serve lands between the forehand 7 line.
Gosheri gets to that serve.
Gosheri.
Robote left side. Here's 2-all. Stopped by Zulaika. Zulaika on the forehand.
What a pickup.
Robote forehand. Zulaika makes the save. Here's Gaucheri up at the 4-line. 2-all. Read by Zulaika. Stopped by Zulaika. Zulaika, hard return, scores. 3 points for Zulaika of the Lifestyle Miami Chargers. He serves.
Great defense there by Zulaika. Kind of faked that he was going to go back to the inside, which Gaucheri thought that the 2-all was going to be wide open. But he got out there in an instant, pushed off, got to the outside, and just blasted that forehand to score.
Yeah, no, Zulaika has been all over Gaucheri as far as Gaucheri moving the ball around the way we normally expect him to, but Zulaika's read everyone perfectly for these first 3 points. First 3 points, rather.
Here's the serve by Zulaika. Gaucheri, backhand. Zulaika from the 8-line, backhand. Hard throw. This one caught in the air by Gaucheri. Gaucheri goes wall-to-wall from the left side. Robote forehand by Zulaika, passes, drops on the back wall. 2-all, read by Zulaika, stopped by Zulaika. Carom by Zulaika, stopped by Gaucheri. Gaucheri, hard on the throw, will score. Gaucheri's on the board with a point and the serve.
That might be a momentum-boosting play right there for Gaucheri. I mean, Zulaika had a lot of real estate. He gets there on the outside with that incredible foot speed, and then had a duck and cover when he gets it out there.
Zulaika rather taking a peek back here. I was wondering where he was looking at the score. It's convenient.
Zulaika on the catch. There's the backhand. Gaucheri on the catch. Backhand. Powerfully thrown. Low to the back wall. Zulaika going for the save. It's 2 bounces before the ball came into his basket. 2 points for Gaucheri. He serves.
Just like that, 1-point deficit. Gaucheri's been playing very well, but again, different animal here in singles, particularly against Zulaika. If there's one guy that he really has struggled against, it is this guy in purple. Always gives him trouble. Just the amount of shots that he has and how long they've been playing. He's had a lot of skill in this sport.
Beautiful catch by Zulaika off an excellent serve by Gaucheri. Gaucheri backhand to the inside. Robote on the sidewall and scoring. We're all tied up 3 points apiece. Reminder of the scoring in Battle Court. First player to reach 6 points wins the set. First player to win 2 sets wins the match.
Say it time and time again, but the placement there on the side wall, just can't get your set in there and get enough momentum to keep the point going. And just like that, 3-0. The lead is evaporated, tied up 3-3.
Low hard serve by Gaucheri, stopped by Zulaika. Here's the backhand by Gaucheri. Robote forehand, powerfully thrown, caught in the air by Gaucheri, behind him actually. Low runner to the inside, stopped by Zulaika. Zulaika's 2-all scores beautifully. 4 points for Zulaika of the Lifestyle Miami Chargers. He serves.
Perfect. Textbook perfect 2-all. Runs under it, takes it in the air, shoots it from the inside, and
It's beautifully
that's what
executed
you want.
here. Here you see Zulaika winding up. Boom.
There's the backhand by Gaucheri. Robote forehand by Zulaika, kicks. Interference ruled. The point will be replayed. Zulaika serves.
I believe that's the first occurrence.
We really have to explain how interference occurs. So interference is actually requests made by the players. The judges see what happens out there. The judge, in making that determination whether or not an interference occurred, will basically decide whether or not the interference took place and if the player who was interfered with had a chance to get the ball.
That serve scores for Zulaika. He has 5 points and a possible set point.
And one of the biggest serves on the roster, gives just about everybody trouble here. Hard to control it. It's around at that basket.
Here's the backhand, 2-all. This one caught in the air by Zulaika. Powerful throw on the return. Rebote for Gaucheri. That stays inside where it scores. 4 points for Gaucheri. Still possible set point for Zulaika with 5. Gaucheri serves. This is a dangerous lead.
Yeah, this is any lead. Playing against this guy is dangerous.
Yeah, any lead against Gaucheri is dangerous. But this is a dangerous lead.
Here's the backhand by Zulaika. Powerfully thrown. Caught Gaucheri. Gaucheri makes it to the ball. And
he took his eye off
Zulaika
it.
took his eye off the ball there just at the last second. It's 5-5. This is set point.
You don't want to give Gaucheri extra points either, and Zulaika doing that here, coming right to his forehand, was maybe thinking about a carom to end it. Gaucheri trapped on the inside, just missed the ball.
Quite the comeback
break.
for Gaucheri. Yeah, huge comeback for Gaucheri of the Rebote Renegades.
Fault under serve. Battle court rules allow for 2 serves. Second serve must be good. Good serve lands between the forehand 7 line. Zulaika from the forehand, right up the middle, scooped up by Gaucheri. Gaucheri to the inside. Zulaika cuts back to get to that. Rebote just not able to make the play. That is point, and a hard fought set for Gaucheri. Winning the first set, 6-5. 2 minutes go on the board. We'll come back out and play our next set.
Tough one right there for the Chargers. Had them on the ropes, leading 5-3. But we see 5-3 evaporate very quickly, Stu. It's 5-3.
Yeah.
Brings it to 5-4. Then your opponent has the
3-0.
serve, and if they have a good serve, it's just 2 points in a row that you have to win at that rate.
Here we are in the ESPN3 players cage. During a 2-minute break in between sets. Gaucheri there. Working hard, come back for that set victory.
And even when he gets behind,
He's more dangerous from behind than he is when he's ahead, I think.
we see some just incredible play. I mean, you look at the first couple points of the first set, if you look at his point differential, those first couple points, it's probably right around even, if not negative. I mean, give away some points early on, but then you get later in that first set and then into sets 2 and 3, his point differential's plus 100 or so in those sets. Great play down the stretch. Look at this 2-all from Zulaika, though. That is just how you want to throw him.
Zulaika's 2-all just beautifully executed. Gaucheri.
Look at
See,
this.
you don't know.
Yeah.
Is he throwing a 2-all? Is he throwing it back inside? You just don't know where he's going. Zulaika picked correctly. There. Blasting it back inside to score.
Yeah, this was a big play right here, Zulaika.
Gaucheri read it perfectly, got there, stopped it.
And this was at 3-0 in Zulaika's favor.
Yeah.
So that could have brought it to 4-0. Instead, 3-1. Another 2-all here. Oh, man, that was a good one.
He's been throwing them great. I mean, it's one thing. He joined us here in 2023. Gaucheri has the benefit of a full year of experience on the highlight court in addition to, some early morning practices.
Look at
all-day
that.
practices. Yeah,
Got
just
him on the
beautifully
Costado.
executed.
Gorgeous fake.
Zulaika did a good job of trying to get back in there. He knew where he had to be, just was off by. Talk about all sports say how they're a game of inches. We are too. Highlight definitely a game of inches. Let's say we begin our second set.
Time to begin our second obligatory set. Zulaika will have the serve. There's the backhand by Gaucheri. Robote forehand by Zulaika will score. First point of the second set goes to Zulaika of the Lifestyle Miami Chargers. He serves. Robote left side by Zulaika. Interference. The point will be replayed. Zulaika serves. Scores 1-0. We're in the second set. Beautiful serve by Zulaika. Here's the backhand by Gaucheri. Catch by Zulaika. Zulaika hard from the left side. Robote coming all the way out to the 5 line. Turn to the outside. Zulaika was ready for it. Stops it. Rifles it back hard to score. 2 points for Zulaika. He serves.
Forehand is such a weapon. He's got such precision, puts it right on the wall there, and that catch just tipped by Gaucheri. Making life very difficult for him on the catch.
Very strong.
As tough as he
on
can.
Yeah, definitely strong on the right side, especially that forehand Robote.
Here's the backhand by Gaucheri. Zulaika at the 9 line. Backhand. Caught deep in the backcourt by Gaucheri. Gaucheri low and hard to the inside. Zulaika, Robote for the big bounce. Gaucheri has it. Back to the inside. Beautiful catch by Zulaika. There's the backhand. Robote coming out. Robote to the inside. That scoop is missed on the left side of Zulaika. 1 point for Gaucheri in the orange shirt. For the Robote Renegades, he has the serve. Reminder of the scoring in Battle Court, ladies and gentlemen. First player to reach 6 points wins the set. First player to win 2 sets wins the match. Ball over serve. Battle Court rules allow for a second serve. Second serve must be good. Once again, the good serve lands between the 4 and 7 line. Here's the backhand by Zulaika. Backhand by Gaucheri. Robote, forehand. Gaucheri, ooh, that ball changed up on him and scores. 3 points for Zulaika in the purple shirt. He has the serve.
A little bit of kick there off the side wall that Gaucheri was not expecting. He was moving up pretty aggressively on that, looking to throw something probably from the left side, and that kicked across to his forehand.
It a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Again, kicking across to his forehand, just an unfortunate break.
Again, the player's always moving to the ball. I mean, the ball's coming very quickly at, of course, the player. But you're always moving to that ball, trying to get those catches above your waist if you can, whether it's on the right or left side. Excellent catch by Gaucheri at the back wall. Zulaika is there. Backhand from the 8 line. Gaucheri makes the catch, winds up. Costi on the inside and scoring. Beautifully played by Gaucheri to score. He has 2 points. Zulaika has 3. Gaucheri serves.
It's not like Gaucheri's throwing a bunch of, 2 walls or kill shots. I mean, just his power to the inside, giving Zulaika a lot of trouble.
Without any clipping. So he's not clipping the side wall, and they're coming straight to the inside.
What a catch by Zulaika off a beautiful serve by Gaucheri. Backhand, powerfully thrown. Zulaika's there. Zulaika fakes the 2-all and catches him back to the inside. 4 points for Zulaika. He serves.
More the fake right there that tripped up Gaucheri than anything else. Caught him going the wrong way, and he was moving full speed back to the inside, trying to make that high bounce scoop, or high bounce catch rather, up above his head. Very difficult to control that one. Also don't usually see Zuleika keeping those costados to the inside. He usually full send on that 2-wall and really changed it up. A lot less speed on the costado back to the inside compared to Gaucheri, who really whips it in there.
Beautiful serve by Zuleika and a tremendous catch by Gaucheri. Ball's dropping. Zuleika makes a save. This ball takes a big bounce back to the 9 line. Gaucheri has it. 2-all played, 2 score. 3 points for Gaucheri. He serves.
Right on cue, Stu. There's the 2-all coming from Gaucheri and scoring.
Again, Zuleika's prepared for it. He's ready to cut out there, but also, as Gaucheri has shown us throughout this match so far, got to be ready to go right back to the side wall, try to make the catch. It's a lot of court to cover.
He's established the inside pretty early in this match.
That's a beautiful catch by Zuleika. Big backhand follows. Outside placement scooped up by Zuleika. Zuleika powerfully from the forehand, scooped up by Gaucheri. Gaucheri powerfully from the forehand to score. 4-4 is the score. Gaucheri serves.
Just a powerful throw, Stu. All power here again, coming from the right side. Can line it up, just hard to know exactly where that ball is going to cross and where it's going to go after it does cross the sidewall.
There's the backhand. A Robote coming out. Robote forehand. Five points for Gaucheri, and he has the serve.
Okay. 5-4 lead here to Gaucheri. A couple points to work with here.
Beautiful catch by Zuleika. Big backhand follows, dropping. Robote forehand, powerfully thrown, beautifully caught by Zuleika. Zuleika's 2-all stopped by Gaucheri. Gaucheri rifles it hard home to score. That is point, set, and a hard fought match in straight sets for Gaucheri. Winning in straight sets 6-5, 6-4.
Gaucheri coming off with the win here. Straight set 6-5, 6-4 over Zuleika, adding another point for the Renegades. They now lead the game day 2.5 to 1.5. Coming out next, we're going to have a doubles match. 6th ranked doubles matchup. So 6 players make up a battle court team. The top 5 players compete against one another in singles. You only play your same ranked opponent twice throughout the year. And then in doubles, 6 doubles teams for each battle court team as well, and every player must be on 2 of them. So these are the 6th ranked teams of 6. It's going to be El Barba and Ubia against Flores and Spinner. That'll be coming your way in just under a minute. But first, we're going to hear from Gaucheri, 1-0 in singles this season here in Battle Court. Here he is, for Gaucheri.
All right, Gaucheri, congratulations on winning that match. How are you feeling right now?
Thank you. Today wasn't a good day for me. My grandfather passed away today, and yes, I want to dedicate him this victory.
I'm very sorry to hear about your loss, Gaucheri. See what else happens on today's game day. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
And folks, let's introduce our next match here. 6th ranked doubles matchup for the Renegades. It's the team of El Barba and Ubia. Again, El Barba substituting for Williams, taking on Flores and Spinner. Be a lot of fun here. Kind of the same match that we just saw, except different backquarters. You have El Ubia and Spinner, both 4th ranked players for their respective teams. So in terms of the rankings in this one, Stu, dead even. Robote left side by Ubia. Back to the inside. Here's Spinner. Right up the middle. Here's Spinner. Makes a catch on the forehand. Drops, well, the carom rather, with a big bounce. El Barba runs under it. El Barba, the carambola, back to the outside. That's caught by Flores. What a beautiful play. Ubia running under it on the forehand. Back to the inside. Spinner's got it tough for Robote now. He digs it out. Ubia, the low runner inside. That one caught by Spinner. Spinner flicks the backhand up. Ubia runs under it. Low runner to the inside. That one scooped up by Spinner. Spinner soft touch on the backhand again. Ubia patiently waiting at the 11 line. Here's Spinner, that long carom again. El Barba reads that one. High hard return this time. Spinner runs under it. Good read. The long drop shot. Gets the first bounce. Not going to get the second. El Barba's drop shot is well thrown and scoring. El Barba gets the Renegades on the board first.
El Barba puts the first point on the board there for the Robote Renegades in this doubles match.
Fault under serve. Came up short of the 4 line. Second serve coming up for El Barba. Backhand 2-wall. That is a little low. Second point for the Renegades. El Barba and Ubia.
Backhand 2-wall not working for Spinner there. That ball low.
That is an under serve. Second serve for El Barba. There's a big backhand by Spinner, wall to wall. Ubia yelling for El Barba to get out there. He does. Oh, the Robote, though, that got away. That caught the screen. Just out of play. Flores and Spinner are on the board with their first point.
It's all right. Barba was trying to send it. He sent it. Just sent it to the overhead screen.
Well, runner to the inside. There's Spinner pulling it into the 12. The backhand 2-wall opens up. El Barba went for the scoop. Just tipped it. Flores and Spinner tie it up. 2-2. Big backhand by Ubia. Spinner on the hop. He pulls it in. Back over the top. On the inside, here's Ubia. Launches that one wall to wall. Beautiful throw. That is on the wall. Robote saved by Flores. And that one is tipped to the outside with a big bounce. Scoring for the Chargers. They get a third point.
3 points for Flores and Spinner. Flores has the serve. Reminder of the scoring in Battle Court. First team to reach 6 points wins the set. First team to win 2 sets wins the match.
Under serve. First fault, second serve coming up 4-4. Elbarba cuts off the serve. The 2-wall is stopped by Flores. Great defense on the outside. He drops it back in. Ubia almost had that rebote. Gonna get that second bounce. 4 points now, 4.
Barber kind of telegraphing his throw there. It took, had he been able to get that off a little bit more quickly, I don't know that Flores would have gotten to it, but it's pretty obvious that Elbarba was locked into a 2-wall. Flores got there and finished the point.
Here's Spinner from the forehand. High hard return, back to the inside. There's Ubia. His backhand, the low runner. Picked off by Spinner now. Spinner, that forehand, got to get away from him. That is out of play. 3 points for the Renegades. Big forehand by Spinner, just does clear. Elbarba backpedaling. He reads it beautifully, delivers it to the inside. Spinner's got to get out there to play the rebote. Well, that's going to land in. Elbarba, the carambolo, that kicked off the court. That ball is out of play. That gets the Chargers 5 points. A possible set point.
Ubia trying to talk to his substitution front quarter here. Let him know to take a little off of it, keep it in the corner. Be excellent where communication is concerned.
They're talking a lot. Good to see between these two. Backhand 2-wall. Scores.
I think that's the first backhand 2-wall that I've seen Ubia throw on this court.
Might be.
At least during competition, anyway. It's an unconventional shot. Can be very effective. Didn't work with Benny and Rats earlier in the day, but
it was more the communication there. I think Flores thought that Spinner was going to be behind him, pulled the cesta away, and he was all alone on that one. Rebote left side by Ubia. Rebote bounces in front of Spinner. He's got it on the forehand. Sidearm play. Ubia out to the middle of the court. Again over the top to the inside. Spinner. Pick up on the forehand over the top. Back to Ubia. Ubia goes to the outside. Spinner calls him off. Spinner from the outside. Back in there on the bounce. Ubia switching from right to left. He scoops it up. Spinner again. Goes high off the front wall, looking for the peak of the big bounce. Ubia goes up, stops it on the forehand, shoots it inside. There's Spinner again. Spinner, big bouncer, stopped on the inside this time. Fake the outside placement, where that one is tipped.
5-5.
We are at 5-5. This is set point. Elbarba and Ubia serving.
It's really anybody's set. It's really anybody's match.
Fault over serve. Second serve must be good. Good serve lands between the 4 and 7 line. Here's the serve by El Barba. It is good. Here's Spinner moving up. Spinner hard to the back wall. Ubia comes out. Forehand Rebote, hard throw to the inside. Spinner with the pickup. Big backhand. Rebote by Ubia is a little wild and out of play. First set goes the direction of Flores and Spinner of the Lifestyle Miami Chargers. We'll take 2 minutes, come back out, and play our second set. So, Lifestyle Miami Chargers coming out on top there with Flores and Spinner as we take a look at some replays. Here's El Barba. Drop shot to start things off, just beautifully done. No one's near that ball. No one's within 10 feet of that ball. That's how you know it was a good throw. Beautifully played by El Barba. Good scoop by Ubia.
Crossed up there, is able to scoop it on the left side.
Power, throws those low bullets from the backhand, low and inside. Just keeping it low above the pad. Here we are in the ESPN 3 players cage. Have most of the Lifestyle Miami Chargers there in the cage. There you see Spinner. Currently playing backcourt here. Zuleika giving him some feedback. Flores playing front court for Spinner. Got about a minute to go before we begin our second set. And a special greetings to everyone joining us from and through DraftKings. Always a pleasure to have you here for Battle Court. It's every Monday and Tuesday at 5 p.m. Fridays at 7 p.m.
You see Ubia up there and locked in here for the second set. Barba's done a lot of good stuff, a couple mistakes, but he's also, he's scored a handful of points.
Barba has been well worth it. Has absolutely been well worth his.
Just a different type of player, compared to Williams.
Participation.
Yeah.
Yes.
You're not going to see as many shots coming from Williams.
No.
A little rangier, maybe a little more athletic, to defend a little better. But Barba, in terms of the shot and shot making,
yes.
In this 6th-ranked group, he's got the precision and he's got the ability to throw them. Ready to go here with our second set. El Barba and Ubia will have the serve. There's a serve. Our second set's underway. Spinner shoots the carom to the outside.
Barba
was able to scoop it up. Beautifully done. Here's Spinner back at the 12 line. He drops it over the top. On the inside, there's Ubia. Ubia with the inside placement. Spinner elects to play the rebote. That one missed.
Powerful forehand by Ubia scoring there.
Rebote out to the 4 line, wall to wall. That is launched by El Barba, beautifully thrown. Flores puts it to the outside. Ubia takes it on the bounce. Hard forehand. Oh, that's right back to Spinner. He cannot make that catch. 2 points for the Renegades. El Barba and Ubia leading.
Ubia, really one of the hardest throwers on the roster. Hasn't had an opportunity to show it yet.
Again, these are his. Friday was his
Opening
debut
night,
here.
yeah.
Was his debut here at Magic City with Battle Court. Today, the second day that he's played competitively on the court.
That is an overserve. Second serve coming up for El Barba. That is an underserve. That is a double fault. That point goes to Flores and Spinner of the Chargers. They now serve. Ubia gets up to that serve. There's the backhand. Played at the 9 line. Launched over Spinner. Flores has the rebote, keeps it to the inside. Ubia picks it up at the 8. Shoots it back up the middle. Spinner's got it, picked up off overhead. Tough rebote there by Ubia, right on the sidewall. Spinner's got it. Backhand. Beautifully thrown again. No play for Ubia. El Barba all alone. Just lays it up. Here's Spinner running around him. Shoots the high costado back to the inside. Here's Ubia. Ubia, the low runner, just above the pad. Spinner back in position. He scoops it up. Forehand played inside. Here's Spinner. Backing up beyond the 13 line. He goes over the top with it. And the ball's staying up there. Over the top of the court. That is out of play. It's third point for El Barba and Ubia.
So that ball went through a little crack in the screen up there. There's an overhead screen. Same material used at a driving range.
Ah.
Yes.
Actually, yeah. Here's the backhand by Ubia, back to the inside. Here's a rebote forehand, laid up. There's the backhand. Out to the rebote. Flores gets out there. The splitter will score. Good effort.
On it.
Ubia came cross court.
To get there.
Just tipped it up high on the forehand side. That is a second point for the Chargers. They have the serve.
Be a good job. A little bit of a late start there. Here you get Flores. Split placement. Splits the front quarter and back quarter. Again. Ubia got assessed on it. If you can touch it, you can catch it.
Ubia pulls it in at the 10 line. There's the backhand up the middle. Spinner stops it. Spinner. Long carom. El Barba, good read on the bounce. Picks it off on the outside. Comes back to the forehand of Spinner now. Spinner keeps this one inside. Here's Ubia now. He rips that backhand wall to wall. Coming out to the 5 line. Flores put it into the pad.
Flores, I believe, looking to make a cortada. Anyway, throw a shot off the rebote. Tricky play. I mean, he had the room to do it, but
Spinner winds up the coach down. He's going to keep this one inside. Ubia runs under it. There's the backhand. Powerfully thrown. Just over Spinner's reach. Magic City bounce on the way back to him. Will score. 5 points for the Renegades. They have a possible set point.
so if the Renegades and Orange are able to win this, that would push us to a third and decisive set here in the 4th match of the day. Every game day, that's Mondays and Tuesdays at 5 p.m., Fridays at 7 p.m., we offer 6 matches.
Rips the backhand wall-to-wall. Rebote played by Ubia into the pad. That is bad. Extends the set. Flores and Spinner now at 3 points.
That's right. Reminder of the scoring. First team to reach 6 points wins the set. First team to win 2 sets wins the match. Again, El Barba and Ubia, the Rebote Renegades, have a chance to finish it off here.
Pick up by Ubia, the backhand 2-wall. That hit El Barba.
That's a loss of point.
That is a loss of point for the Renegades. That is a point to the Chargers. It is 5-4. Chargers now have the serve.
Yeah, that's frustrating. That ball was coming hard, too.
Yeah, we can, it actually caught both players, but backhand 2-all into the shin of El Barba, then ricocheted into Flores, but hitting El Barba first. And Ubia was the one that threw
able
it.
to cushion the blow for Flores. Don't like to see anybody get hit.
So it is 5-4. Chargers serving. Serve on the inside. Here's the backhand by Ubia. Low and hard. Spinner's got it on the forehand. Ubia again launches it. Pass Spinner. Flores all alone. He's got the Rebote. 2-all return. Ubia on the bounce. Takes it in. High hard forehand. Spinner lines
Beautiful
it up.
catch
Great
by
catch
Spinner.
off the side wall. Then Ubia rather back to the inside. There's a big backhand by Spinner. Ubia. Rebote missed. We are at 5-5. This is a possible set point for El Barba and Ubia. Flores and Spinner win it. We're done.
5-5 the first set, 5-5 the second set. My, oh, my.
Hard serve by Flores. Here's Ubia on the left side, the backhand 2-wall. That's caught by Flores. He keeps it going. Ubia on the right side, drops it over the top. There's Spinner going up for it, deep in the backcourt. Ubia up at the 8 line, goes to the outside placement. It's going to be a tough Rebote for Flores. He made it. That opens up as a 2-wall, and El Barba tipped it. Point set, and a hard-fought match going the way of Flores and Spinner in straight sets, 6-5. 6-5. What a match right there. Taking us to the decisive 11th point in both sets. And Flores and Spinner take it. Both occurrences, 6-5, 6-5. The second win on the day for the Chargers. And let's take a look at the Game Days scoreboard now. With second win for the Chargers. They take the lead on the game day. 2 doubles wins for them. Flores responsible for both. Flores and Benny defeating El Barba and Aratz, and then Flores and Spinner taking out El Barba and Ubia just a few moments ago. Goanaga and Ben at the doubles win for the Renegades, and Gaucheri added the other point in singles. Coming up next will be, we're going to see the second-ranked team for the Renegades taking on the third-ranked team of the Chargers. So last season, the third and fourth-ranked teams played an additional 4 matches. This season, Stu, it's going to be the 2s and the 3s facing off against one another. So the second-ranked team for the Renegades takes on the third-ranked team of the Chargers. That's coming up in about a minute. But first, let's hear from the winning team, Flores and Spinner.
All right, Spinner, Flores, congratulations on winning that match. How are you feeling right now?
Feeling great. You know, first doubles match with Flores. We go back 20 years, but it's always good to get, to start the season off with a win.
Hey, it's a pleasure playing with this guy out here. I told you we were going to fight to the end.
What
Absolutely.
was the strategy for this match between you two?
Honestly, just communicate, pass, throw kill shots with confidence.
That's the key. He keeps telling me confidence, confidence. And he said, I know you can do it. And obviously, you see it.
Well, guys, congratulations again for winning that match. Let's see what else happens today.
Thank you, Edros. Go Jai-Alai.
And player introductions here for our 5th match of 6. Second-ranked team there for the Renegades, Goanaga and Arats, taking on the third-ranked team for the Chargers, Zuleika and Rock. Goanaga, the 3 for the Renegades, Arats is the 2, Zuleika, the first-ranked player for the Chargers, and Rock is the 5th-ranked player. Be an interesting matchup right here. Front court battle between Zuleika and Goanaga. That'll be the difference here. See how it goes. We'll have the Renegades serving. That's Goanaga.
There's a serve by Goanaga. We begin. Rock on the catch. Here's the backhand. Goanaga is there. Backhand. Here's Zuleika from the 9 line to the inside. Arats deep from the backcourt. What a catch by Zuleika. Tennessee backhand from the 11 line and back to the inside. Zuleika up at the 8 line. Big backhand. Scoop by Zuleika. Arats from the 12 line to the inside. Robote. There's the backhand by Goanaga. Backhand by Arats. Rock's there. Rock on the backhand. Beautiful scoop by Rock deep in the backcourt. He keeps the backhand to the inside. Arats is there again. Robote forehand by Zuleika, caught by Goanaga. Backhand by Goanaga. Rock is there. Backhand from the 11 line. Robote left side. Big bounce. Robote forehand. There's the backhand by Rock, powerfully thrown. Caught by Arats, deep in the backcourt. He goes to the inside. Zuleika winds up. 2-all caught the pad. Point for Goanaga and Arats in the orange shirts, representing the Robote Renegades. Goanaga will serve.
Yeah, for the Chargers to take this match, it starts with Zuleika up there in the front. Gotta execute those 2 walls. First one coming out a little bit low after a lengthy rally. That's what we saw from Goanaga and Arats this past Friday night when they played Iturbide and Spinner. Some lengthy rallies, just outlasting their opponents. Might not throw as many shots, but their defense is up there with just about any team competing in Battle Court.
Backhand by Rock. Robote 2-all.
What a shot.
Beautifully executed by Goanaga to score. That's 2 points for Goanaga and Arats. Goanaga serves.
Zuleika being as aggressive as he is, getting back to the inside. The 2 walls there off the Robote. Not really expecting an offensive shot from that position. Goanaga made it happen.
Nice and straight right up the middle by Rock. Here's Rock again. Backhand from the 9 line to the inside. Robote coming out. There's the backhand. Big right side by Rock. Robote left side. This one scooped up by Zuleika. Zuleika for the split placement. That is read by Arats. Arats winding up, dropped the ball on the backswing. That's a point for the purple shirts, Zuleika and Rock. Zuleika serves.
A little more of a split placement there coming from Zuleika. When he throws that Costado 2-all, he typically tries to beat you to the net side, which means he's getting it to the outside of the front court. That time, tried to split both players. Arats made a good scoop. Just couldn't get that throw off rather, without losing control of the ball.
Interference ruled. The point will be replayed. Zulaika serves. Gonaga picks the serve. That's a beautiful catch by Rock. Backhand to the inside. Backhand by Arats. Backhand 2-all caught in the air by Zulaika. Backhand. Catch by Arats. To the inside it goes. Scoop by Rock. There's the backhand by Arats to the inside. Rock is there. It's backhand by Arats. Zulaika's there. 2-all by Zulaika. Read and stopped beautifully by Gonaga. This one will score. 3 points for Gonaga and Arats. Gonaga serves.
Gonaga, one of the most improved in this early fourth season of Battle Courts.
No question about it.
Great on Friday night.
Great on Friday night. He looks really good now.
And thrown again more aggressive offensively, and then the defense has just been a little sharper as well, not missing as many balls and killing a couple more points. That's a pretty good recipe for success, I'd say.
There's the backhand by Rock. Arats from deep in the backcourt. Robote left side by Zulaika to the inside. Big bounce. Brought in by Arats.
Great catch.
Big backhand. Robote coming out. Gonaga picks it up on the bounce. Powerfully thrown to the backcourt, and Rock is right there. Backhand stays to the inside. Beautiful catch by Zulaika. Pulling it right from the side wall. Here's Arats. Zulaika split placement. Caught in the air by Gonaga. Robote forehand save. Gonaga reads it perfect. Makes the catch. Hard throw. Rock. Beautiful. Robote. Beautiful. There's the backhand. Rock again for the Robote. He makes the save. This point is still alive. Powerful throw. Rock not to be denied, comes up with a third save. Here's Gonaga from the 3-line. A hard throw. Rock is there. A 2-all comes. Arats is there. 2-all by Arats will score. What a point.
Got to give Arats credit on that throw, but Rock had 1 point like that on Friday night where the effort was just incredible. Diving, making a couple Robote saves. That's 3 in a row from the back
If he keeps this up, I know we're a few months ahead of it, but if he keeps this up, he's going to get the Coach's Award and the Most Improved Player Award for 2023 because Rock is just absolutely playing out of his mind.
Zulaika, beautiful catch.
Oh, what a
the
shot.
2-all
there.
scores. Four points for Gonaga and Arats. Zulaika serving with 2. First team to 6 will win the set.
If you're Zulaika can get assessed on any of these serves, the best way to kill some of these points. With Gonaga up in your opposing front court and the one that's serving, he's pretty far into the back court. A lot of court to get up there and defend a 2-all right off the serve.
Here's the backhand by Arats. Catch by Zulaika. Zulaika with the 2-all. That scores beautifully. It's 3 points for Zulaika and Rock. Zulaika serves.
nothing you can do to defend that either. I mean, he gets it on the
He threw it
Tostado
quick.
wherever he is,
Yeah.
inside, right on the wall, on the outside. He's going to throw it.
That was just beautifully executed by Zulaika. Fault underserve. Battle court rules allow for 2 serves. Second serve must be good. Good serve lands between the 4 and 7 line. Excellent catch by Aratz. Here's Rock. Backhand from the 11 line. Rock on the catch. Backhand. Powerfully thrown. Robote coming out. Robote left side. Gonaga. Clutch catch on the forehand. Hard throw. And it scores. 5 points for Gonaga and Aratz. Gonaga serves.
At the previous point where Rock made a couple of those Robote saves, Gonaga making a good adjustment right there, kept that forehand a little bit lower so it wasn't playable on the back end, forcing Rock to try to make that catch front ways. Much more difficult.
That's a beautiful catch by Rock. There's the backhand. Aratz from deep in the backcourt. Backhand by Aratz. Fine save on that Robote by Zulaika. Gonaga winds up. Zulaika makes the catch. Zulaika to the inside. Aratz for the Robote. Makes the save. Here's Zulaika. 2-all rifled. Stopped by Gonaga. Rock got in there, got assessed on it, was unable to make the play. Point and a hard fought set for Gonaga and Aratz. We'll put 2 minutes on the board. We'll come back out and play our next set.
And Gonaga and Aratz winning the first set 6-3. And again, they do have the ranking advantage here in doubles. It's the second-ranked team for the Renegades taking on the third-ranked team for the Chargers. So one that you might expect them to win, but got to go out there and play the game. And they took that first set. Zulaika certainly did make it interesting there in the middle portion of it. A couple of 2-walls in a row brought it to 4-3. Those final 2 points earned by the Renegades.
That's one of the 2-walls that you're talking about, but Gonaga read them perfectly and just stopped them beautifully.
Oh, that catch there.
Robote forehand save there by Zulaika.
Now look at these. See, just enough height for Rock.
But this
to
was
have a
Rock.
play.
I mean, Rock just had a series of 3 fantastic saves. I mean, absolutely beautiful saves. That was the second one. I mean, Rock was just all over it. And Rock going to the floor again. Look at that. Just 3 in a row. Just.
And then the catch.
Duck.
And then the duck.
There you go.
There it is. Yeah. And then look at this 2-all by Aratz. Yeah, Zulaika telling Rock. I mean, that's just unbelievable effort to get the point going and extend it like that. And then a 2-all by Zulaika. There's the first. And this one really well thrown, kept it low and hard, forcing Rock to try to make that catch on the bounce. Look at that. Look at the reaction there. Head out of the way,
And look,
takes it on the
only guy on the
forehand.
court who is a Magic City original from 2018 is Rock. Everyone else on that court, minimum 10 years of highlight experience. Not necessarily professional highlight experience, but highlight experience. Rock had a professional baseball career before starting playing highlight in his late 30s. Not only the oldest guy on the roster, but also the one with the least experience.
We are ready to begin our second set. Zuleika will have the serve.
At the game day here, if the Chargers win this match, too, they would lock up the game day. Regardless of what happens in our final singles match coming up after this one, that's going to be Ubia against Spinner. And even if the Renegades win this match, the Chargers will still have a chance to at least tie the game day in that final match. Second set starting up here. Zuleika ready to serve.
There's the serve. We begin. Backhand by Arats to the inside. Robote. 2-all. Stopped by Goenaga. Zuleika, beautiful catch. Deep.
Oh,
what a catch and return by Arats.
That's crazy.
Arats on the backhand. Low and hard to the inside. Zuleika reaches up. Makes the grab. Big backhand follows. Robote coming out. Robote forehand by Goenaga. Robote saved by Zuleika. Robote coming out again. Zuleika, nice Robote save, just lays it up. Goenaga makes the catch. Hard to the inside.
What a scoop
by Rock. Rock puts it to the back quarter. Here's Arats. Arats low and hard. Rock's got that one too. A little messy on the throw, but it's in play. Here's the backhand by Goenaga. Robote forehand by Zuleika. Passes. Robote save on the left side of Arats. Don't like to see a player get hit. That's loss of point. Point for Zuleika and Rock.
Right off the back wall.
Yeah, that's quite a shot. It's quite a shot. Ball came off the back wall, hit Arats in the back. It's always better, if you're going to get hit, getting a hit off of the wall where the ball's already made contact with the surface. The worst is to get hit out of the cestus still. Arats is up, laid down, left a bit of a wet patch there on the court, which has now been cleaned up and we're ready to go.
Yeah, trying to direct traffic, telling Goenaga where to be, just kind of lost where he was out on the court.
Here's the serve by Zuleika, powerfully to the inside. Backhand by Arats to the inside. Here's Zuleika from the 9 line. That ball touched the top of the pad. Any part of the pad is bad. This point goes to Zuleika and Rock. That's a second point. Zuleika serves. There's the backhand by Arats. Arats again, this time from the 11 line. Big backhand, Robote coming out. Outside placement of the forehand, Robote is in.
All right, Stu. So, What is happening here? We have a replay review here in Jai-Alai. So the Renegades are challenging that call. The call by the official was in. We're going to have the chief judge take a look at the replay here and make a determination. Again, it has to be clear and obvious that that ball was out of play to overturn the call. And
Clear
in the event,
and obvious being
yes.
the key there.
And again, Stu, if the ball was ruled in, if the ball is ruled to be out of play upon replay review, the point will go to Goanaga and Arats. If the ball is deemed to be in upon replay review and the call was in, the point will go to Zuleika and Rock. So we're just waiting to get official word. The chief judge taking a look back here, and we'll get a look here too as well. Look here at the replay, Stu. We're going to slow it down, slow it down.
Did it have
Nice
any
and-
contact with the line whatsoever is the question.
So we're taking a look here. See the replay here. They're just going down. Ball mark is key here. Any part of the ball mark
It's
on
in.
that red
That's
line.
in.
Stu?
That's in.
Looks like that was a good call
That's my
right there.
prognostication. That's in. That ball mark you could see, it creates the white mark right there.
And it doesn't look like any part of that white mark.
Creates the white mark right there. Doesn't look like any part of the white mark is on the line.
We're going to get another look right there. And the chief judge makes the call. Replay review has confirmed that that ball is in, so that point will go to Zuleika and Rock. How about that, Stu? History has been made here. The first replay review in Jai-Alai. And how about that? The judges had it right. Good call there by the official. That is a third point and a beautiful outside placement by Zuleika.
Really well executed. Zuleika serves. There's the backhand by Arats. Robote coming out. There's the backhand by Rock. Rock, forehand to the inside. There's the forehand. It goes back. Robote coming out. Robote forehand by Zuleika. Backhand by Arats.
Looks like that's going to be out.
There's 4 points for Zuleika. John serving.
And going for that backhand two-all, just staying elevated a little longer than Arats would have liked. And sailing off the court 4-0 here in this second set. Momentum completely flipped in favor of the Chargers here.
Fault. Under serve. Second serve must be good. Good serve lands between the 4 and 7 line. Backhand by Arats. Rock moved up, made a beautiful catch, keeps the backhand to the inside. Here's Arats. Here's a backhand. Backhand by Rock. Robote, high to the front wall, but in play. Here's Arats. Forehand. What a catch by Rock. Ball missed. 5 straight points for Zuleika and Rock. Zuleika serves.
And just a couple more mistakes here for the Renegades coming undone. Like we haven't seen this second-ranked team yet. Only their second time out. They will be playing 12 matches compared to the most other teams will be playing only 8, so this is going to be an important team. The Renegades, see if they can make things happen. And what a catch by Arats.
Beautiful catch by Arats. Zuleika's calling for the Robote. puts it up the middle, caught on the forehand of Arats. Arats across the chest of Zulaika. There's the backhand by Zulaika. This Robote coming all the way out to the 4 line. Zulaika makes the catch. 2-all rifled, scooped up by Goenaga, and he scores on the return. No shutout here. Goenaga and Arats on the board with a point, and they have the serve. Reminder, the scoring in Battle Court, ladies and gentlemen. The first team to reach 6 points wins the set. First team to win 2 sets wins the match.
Goenaga's defense on the 2-all has been great all day. I mean, he's standing in there, quick reflexes, getting his head out of the way of these 2-alls that are just blasted right at him by Zulaika.
Yep.
Again, stopped a couple in a row. There's that forehand coming back to the outside, split him up. That's well done by Goenaga.
There's the backhand by Zulaika. There's the backhand by Arats. Splitter. This one stopped by Arats. Robote coming out. Robote forehand. Caught by Arats. There's the backhand. Forehand low and inside, scooped up but not held on to. The second set goes to Zulaika and Rock. We will move on to a third and decisive set in just 2 minutes. So the first use of replay there, Andrew.
How about that, Stu?
How about that?
Historic day here for Battle Court.
All due credit to the technical team that operates behind the scenes. They don't even get a chance to talk on microphones like we do.
You just see the work that they put up, and that was,
So
I mean, it was clear.
Absolutely.
Clear. I mean, you just want to be able to see that mark, whether it's in or out. Give the team an opportunity. If
we're lucky to have the mark, because the truth of the matter is that
is very true.
That is unique to this floor color. Yeah.
See Spinner talking with Rock right now. Great performance there by Rock in set number 2. You got Zulaika there to the left of Spinner, and so active up in the front court. He threw a number of shots and made life very difficult for Goenaga and Arats. He couldn't get anything going there in that second set. Just a beautiful outside placement by Zulaika. Brought it to a 3-0 lead after that review that confirmed that the ball was in. Now they were off to the races, 6-1. Looking at here the third-ranked team for these Chargers. Looks like the Renegades are going to get back out there early on. I mean, all the momentum on the side of the Renegades early on in this match, and just flips to.
Yeah, we'll see what happens here in this third set. I mean, Zulaika and Rock are communication's excellent. Play's been great.
Such a prolific shot maker in the front court that, you know, if he gets hot, regardless of who's playing behind him, they could take out just about anybody. We have a third set here to decide this match. We'll have Goenaga and Arats serving to Zulaika and Rock.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're ready to begin our third and final set. Goenaga will serve. There's the serve. We begin. Robote 2-0 caught the pad.
Too
Pad
low.
is bad. Zulaika and Rock get the first point of the third and decisive set. Zulaika serves.
A couple of shots that have just caught the top part of the pad. That can be as frustrating as anything.
Absolutely.
Game of inches, as you noted.
It's literally an inch or two away from scoring.
Powerful, powerful serve by Zulaika. He gets back in there. Good catch. Nice return. Powerfully thrown. There's a backhand by Aratz. Backhand by Aratz again. Robote is up. Played strongly from the forehand of Zulaika. Backhand by Aratz to the inside. Backhand by Aratz. Perfect placement scores. That is 2 points for Zulaika and Rock. All landing into the outside. Zulaika serves.
Really worked out well for the Chargers
What's the
there.
status with game day again?
Status on the game day, if the Chargers win, they lock up the game day.
Okay. And if the
Renegades win, then it'll come down to the final match.
Okay,
but
got
the
it.
Chargers will have a chance to tie. So 2-0 lead here. Again, good break there, bouncing between both players, forcing that high scoop by Aratz on the outside.
Beautiful catch by Goanaga. Ball to the outside. Rock gets to it. Robote left side by Zulaika. Catch by Aratz. Aratz hard to the inside. That is scooped up beautifully by Rock on the left side. Robote forehand. Here's the catch by Zulaika. Zulaika powerfully. Robote coming out. Good read by Rock. Fine catch. Oh my. A little wild on the throw. That's a point for Goanaga and Aratz.
I mean, as the underdog coming into this match, the last thing you want to do is throw the ball off the court when really no need to even throw a shot from that deep into the backcourt. Don't even know if that was the intent there by Rock, but kicking off the side wall, that landing wide. It's a huge break for the Renegades. They get up on the scoreboard, just a 1 point deficit.
Ball over serve. Battle court rules allow for 2 serves. Second serve must be good. Good serve lands between the forehand 7 line. There's the backhand by Rock. Backhand by Aratz. Robote, forehand by Zulaika. This one caught by Goanaga beautifully on the forehand. Here's a catch by Rock. Rock from the 11 line to the inside. Aratz is there. Backhand by Rock. Robote by Aratz just missed on the left side. That's a 3rd point for Zulaika and Rock. Zulaika serves.
Both Renegades going for that Robote, and last thing you want to do is have the ball take a second bounce between both players, but communication not quite there. Both players trying to take it. Goanaga might have had an easier play, but understand what Aratz is trying to do there in the backcourt, and brings it to a 2 point lead again for these Chargers.
What a beautiful catch by Aratz. Here's Zulaika back at the 9 line. Powerful backhand. Aratz is there. Catch by Aratz. Powerful forehand. Ball in and out of the cesta of Rock. 2 points for the orange shirts, Goanaga and Aratz. Robote Renegades. Goanaga serves.
And truth of the matter is, Rock is playing just about as well as we've seen him here in the back. It's just that one mistake since the second set, really.
Absolutely. Rock has played better today than we've seen him play ever in the 6 years he's been part of the program.
In and out of the cesta the ball goes. Excellent serve by Goanaga. We're all tied up 3 points
Just
apiece.
like that.
Gonaga serves. Just a bullet of the serve by Gonaga to staying to the inside. Here's the catch by Rock. Juggled. That ball bobbled before he made the throw. 4 points for Gonaga and Arats. Gonaga serves.
And all these front quarters now developing a pretty good serve. Gonaga even
keeping it away from the opposing front quarter, hard to the box, coming back here, either staying inside or crossing the side wall deep. You're absolutely right, Andrew. Fault under serve. Battle court rules allow for 2 serves. Second serve must be good. Good serve lands between the forehand 7 line. There's the backhand by Rock. Rebote forehand. Zulaika makes the catch on the 7 line. Powerful right side. That hit the overhead screen, which is out of play. 4-4 is the score. 5-3 rather, ladies and gentlemen. Powerful forehand. That is very powerful. That's in and out of his cesta. That is point set and a hard-fought match for Gonaga and Arats, winning 6-3 in the third and final set. In the second set, rather. Third and final set.
Boy, what a... that match just turned around in a moment. I mean, what, up 3-1 and then 5 points in about a minute and a half. I mean, that happened quickly, and got to give the Renegades credit. The tough serves coming in by Gonaga tells them to victory. In the third set, they take it 6-3. So let's pull up that game day score now. 4 points for the Renegades, so even with a loss in this next match, the worst that they could do is come out with a tie. That's the hope for the Chargers here, as 1 point is still available. 4th ranked singles match between Spinner and Ubia. Really let the Renegades off the hook right there. A couple of mistakes, Rock in the back, and a couple of aces all happened in a few moments. They get the win. Keeps the game day, at least the tie possibility. We're ready to go here in position for the interview. Gonaga and Arats, they improve to 2-0 here on this season 4 of Battle Court.
Congratulations on winning that match. How are you feeling right now?
Good, feeling great.
Yeah, we feel good. We have a tough match, but we feel good. We win, so that's the thing.
You guys did the first challenge ever here in their history. What were you guys thinking about in that moment?
Yeah, it wasn't clear. It was so close. So we asked for the challenge, but we lost. But it is what it is.
Well, guys, congratulations again on winning
This
this.
way is for my grand.
Again on that match, guys. Thank you.
Alrighty, Stu, the finale left. Let's introduce him quickly. Ubia for the Renegades. We've seen him already today. He'll be taking on Spinner of the Chargers. Spinner, one of the better singles players in all of Battle Court, 6-2 in his 8 matches this past season. Ubia, the new player in this 4th-ranked group. Don't know what to expect.
Court familiarity definitely going in favor of Spinner with a few years on this court. Ubia with about 6 months of practice on this court, but untested in singles. Let's see how he does.
Served by Ubia. We begin with an overserve. Second serve coming up. That is a double fault. Overserve once more. Point two spinner. Spinner now serving. There's an overserve. Second serve coming up for spinner. That serve is good. Ubia gets up to it, takes the backhand, launches it beautiful. Spinner out to the rebote, plays it low and hard. Beyond the bounce, picks it up at the 8-line. Backhand to wall, lands in
Perfect placement.
and scores. Ubia gets his first point. He now serves. Spinner shoots the carom. Ubia gets there on the outside. Ubia the carom return. That's going to be stopped by Spinner. Spinner's carom return.
Will score.
Scores. Well thrown. Good sequence there on the outside. Spinner gets the point. Fault over serve. Second serve coming up for Spinner. There's the backhand up over Spinner's head. Rebote left side. 2-all return.
Ooh,
High
scoop attempt.
is missed. 3 points for Spinner.
Yeah, Ubia just having a difficult time adjusting to the pace. Beautiful
There's a good catch by Ubia. Hard backhand, the low runner. Step by Spinner. Spinner launches it into the corner. Rebote is coming out. Ubia lines it up. Powerfully
That's nice
thrown
to
back
rotate.
inside.
Beautifully.
Miss. Rebote not there. Actually ruled to have been tipped front ways. Either way, point two. Ubia. He now serves.
Yeah, Ubia definitely getting a little more into the rhythm there. You want to try to put a few catches and a few throws together, just basically to build your confidence on the court.
Over serve. Second serve coming up. Here's Spinner. Back over the top to the inside. That's on the wall. Good
Beautiful
pickup by
catch.
Ubia. Backhand.
It's really
Powerfully
solid.
thrown. Rebote left side. Spinner fall down safe. Back up the middle. Ubia on the forehand. Oh, comes right back to the forehand of Spinner now. Spinner, Karam, caught Ubia going the other way. He gets her on the outside, though. High hard return. That's going to be a three-wall play. Spinner in
Beautiful
position,
save
turns
by
another
Spinner.
rebote. There's a big forehand by Ubia. Spinner on the inside, lobs it up. There's Ubia charging, takes it up at the 6 line. The drop shot. Oh,
not
Spinner on the
dropping
move now. He's going to get there before the second bounce. Spinner shoots it inside. There it is, scooped by Ubia. Spinner's got a one-handed catch between the 8 and 9. There's the backhand. Coming out, Ubia just does get out there, puts it back inside. There's a catch by Spinner catch by Spinner on the wall. Shoots the low runner. Spinner has it up overhead. There's a powerful backhand passing Ubia. He's looking for the rebote. He's got it on the forehand. Drop back inside. There's a 2-wall by Spinner with a soft touch.
Score. That was nice, real nice.
That opens and scores a 4-2
point.
lead for Spinner. What a point. Yeah, you said it, Stu. We both said it.
Yes.
The scoop by Ubia.
They both played
One-handed
fantastic. Great catching, great throwing, and Spinner turns things around with a shot. Well played.
Yeah, look at this one again. Back to the inside.
What a scoop.
Yep, scooped
Just
it a couple
beautifully
feet
done by
behind
Ubia.
him.
Yeah.
And the one catch by Spinner there back on the inside. That is an overserve. Second serve coming up. Here's Ubia at the 10 line. Shoots it inside. Ball ruled to have been tipped. That is a point to Ubia. His third. Ubia serves.
See, I understand what Spinner's complaining about there. So if Spinner didn't touch the ball, the referees have to see the ball touching the cesta. We definitely all heard something. There's no question we heard something. But was that the tip of his cesta touching the side wall? Yeah. Or was that the ball making contact? Yeah. The judges claim they saw it. They saw it.
There it goes with that forehand pass. Out of the way. Ubia missed the rebote. 5 points for Spinner. He has a possible set point.
Yeah, so that's the ball can't be touched. And sometimes those are very tricky at the side wall because you hear something, the ball's going by the cesta at the same time. Really only the player knows if he touched the ball, if the ball touched his cesta on the way by or not. When you're going, but when you have this something that sounds like a clip and you're watching, it seems like it hit. Sometimes it's the cesta hitting the side wall. Don't know if that was the case, but.
There's the low runner. Spinner has it up overhead at the 9 line. High hard return. That clears the overhead screen. Ubia out to the 7. He's got the rebote. Keeps it inside. Spinner. Inside placement is missed. Point and set to Spinner. The Chargers winning 6-3. 2 minutes on the board. We'll play our second set.
So tremendous play by all players throughout the day. Here we are in the final match of game day.
We saw Ubia on Friday evening just one time playing with Gosheri. That top-ranked doubles team came away with the win. Seeing him for a second time today. Loser in that first doubles match against Flores and Spinner. He was with El Barba. Now looking to avenge that loss to Spinner. See Gosheri, anyone you want to listen to on this Renegades team, got to be at the top of the list. The captain, #1 ranked player, has had a lot of success out on this court and understands the game very, very well. Some replays here.
Beautiful catch and backhand 2-wall lands in perfectly. Perfectly meaning that it doesn't come back out. Spinner stopped this one nicely. Returns 2-all. Really well played.
How about
Beautiful
that
catch by Ubia there at the sidewall. That was just really nice. Look at that.
It doesn't get much tougher in this fourth-ranked group than to start off against Spinner. And some good stuff for Ubia, but again, a couple misses on the catch. Not
Beautiful
that one,
scoop.
though. Scoop that one up behind him. And Spinner, he's got it with one hand, too.
There we are in the ESPN 3 players cage on the break between the first and second sets. So like on the left side of your screen, Rock in the foreground, Spinner there, just playing the singles match. About 15 seconds to go before we begin our second obligatory set. Reminder of the scoring in Battle Court. First player to reach 6 points wins the set. First player to win 2 sets wins the match.
Game day score, Renegades lead 4-3 at the moment. If Spinner wins it, game day will end in a tie. That is possible only when we have the days with 2 singles matches and 4 doubles matches. 8 points available those days. When we have 3 singles and 3 doubles, 7.5 points. Look at Rock serving up that helmet for him. Ready to go here with our second set. Ubia will be serving to Spinner. We begin with an overserve. Second serve coming up for Ubia. There's a backhand by Spinner, caught overhead by Ubia.
Wow, he threw that hard.
Here's Robote left side. Spinner. It's a big bounce on it. Ubia up the
Beautiful
wall. He's down with the ball. There's Ubia on the bounce. Shoots it back to the inside. The Robote is coming out. Spinner, nice diving Robote save. It's a 2-wall. Ubia in the middle of the court. Shoots a carom. Spinner's got it on the outside. Hard 3-wall return. Will score. Bouncing at the feet of Ubia. That gets Spinner his first point.
Throw the ball where your opponent's not. That's exactly what Spinner did there. Ubia trying to get a high scoop on it.
Getting overhead. Here's the Robote forehand laid up. Ubia picks it up at the 9 line. Shoots it inside, low and hard. Spinner got there in the air. Spinner, that kicked off the sidewall. Takes Ubia to the outside. Ubia whips it back in there to score. Ubia gets his first point. The set, we're tied up, 1-1.
See, if Ubia can find that spot, he's got the power to get it there, which is throwing it low and hard to the inside, below the numbers. He definitely has the ability to do that with frequency. He just needs to be able to see it.
Fault over serve. Second serve coming up for Ubia. There's a forehand up high off the front wall. Ubia
Beautiful
running
catch.
under it, gets it off. There's a big backhand that follows. Spinner out early to the 6 line.
Excellent
Runs
read
it
by
back
Spinner.
inside. Here's Ubia at the 8. Low runner just above the pad. Spinner pulls it in. Backhand, high and hard. Rebote left side, power just above the pad. Spinner's back in there. The 9 line, the backhand 2 wall. Lands in, but Ubia's got it on the forehand. Drops it back over the top. Spinner stays in the middle of the court. Spinner with the high 3-wall play. Not going to open up enough. Ubia knows where to be. Just drops it inside. Spinner, that one a little more to the outside. That one's going to open up and score. Well thrown by Spinner. Leading 2-1. Forehander Bote, Spinner flicks it up at the feet of Ubia, backpedaling.
Beautiful
Somehow
catch.
picked it up on the right side, drops it back in. Spinner, the Bote of his own, lays it up. One floating on the wall, Ubia picks it off. The backhand 2 wall is too low. That ball is out of play, 3 points for Spinner. That is an overserve. Second serve coming up for Spinner. There's the backhand inside by Ubia. Rebote's out. Spinner drops it back to the inside. Ubia. Spinner fall down
Rebote
save.
by
Turns it
Spinner.
high off the front wall. The bouncer kicks up high. Ubia controls it. Shoots it back in. There's Spinner pulling another one. Backhand wall to wall. Rebote. Forehand. Powerfully thrown. Dropping. Spinner has it. Backhand 2 wall is in. Fourth point for Spinner.
One challenge per game day was used by the Rebote Renegades.
So you get 1 per game day, and if you get it right, keeps coming
He got
back.
it back. He would have
So,
had it, but they.
Again, with that missed call by Goenaga and Aratz. Again, close, looked like it was a good call, but do not have the ability to even challenge that because they incorrectly challenged previously in the game day. There's a backhand by Ubia on the inside. Spinner. Left side Rebote coming out to the middle of the court. Ubia with a tip ball. That brings Spinner to 5 points. He has a possible set and a possible match point.
See if Spinner can pull it off here in straight sets.
And the game day in a tie. Zubia, there's the backhand, getting past Spinner into the corner.
Tough
Spinner
one.
comes back for it.
Does not have the
but that's going to
distance.
come up short. Good effort. Point to Ubia, still a possible match point. Ubia now serves.
Spinner calling for
Going down.
Spinner laid down, so some possible slipping hazard wiped up by Iturbide.
Still possible match point here for Spinner. Hard serve by Ubia, coming out to the middle of the court. Spinner takes it on the forehand. Hard return, clears the overhead screen. Ubia looking for that rebote. Two-wall return
Beautifully
off the
executed by
rebote.
Ubia. I mean, beautiful.
Score. Extends the match again here, 5-3. Ubia serves. That is an overserve. Serve coming up for Ubia. Spinner takes a serve on the forehand, shoots it inside. That's on the wall. Good pickup by Ubia. There's the backhand off in time. Spinner, back goes Stato at the feet of Ubia. That one is missed. Point, set, and match. Spinner takes it in straight sets, 6-3, 6-3. And with that win for Spinners, it's going to tie the game day. 4 points for the Lifestyle Miami Chargers, 4 points for the Rebote Renegades. Dead even on this game day. The Renegades took 6.5 of a possible 7.5 points just this past Friday evening. We thank you all for joining us. Stay tuned for the post-game show. That's going to be coming your way here in just a few moments.
What is Battle Court Jai-Alai? The world's fastest ball sport, and so much more. Jai-Alai is played inside a 3-wall court that measures just 120 feet long by 33 feet wide. The game is played with a hand-woven wicker basket called a cesta and a Jai-Alai ball. The ball is as hard as a rock, and it travels around the court at an average speed of 150 miles per hour. Players will crash into the sidewall or throw themselves onto the concrete ground without a single layer of padding just to get to it. Jai-Alai is like playing baseball if you had to catch and throw with just the gloved hand. And it's a rally sport, kind of like tennis, but much more dangerous.
Manny, there's a carom. Bradley on the move, breaking. He got there. Blast the forehand. Everybody out of the way, and Nicholas got hit by the ball.
Jai-Alai is played as a singles match or as a doubles match. The match winner is the first player or doubles pair to win 2 out of 3 sets played to 6 points.
Gaucheri up in the front court towards the inside. What a scoop
What an amazing
by Douglas.
catch.
Gaucheri picks it up in the front court, whips it inside.
What another
one.
mate. Did it
He
again.
made it.
2 times back to back. That's freaking crazy.
Here's Gaucheri, 2-all return. Douglas reaching outside. Powerful forehand at the feet is missed for the
Point,
win.
set, and match.
Point, set, and match.
That's
Douglas.
respect.
Every point rally begins with a serve, then the players alternate catching and throwing the ball. While a point is being played, the ball can hit any of the court walls, but it cannot bounce twice on the ground. Simply put, the object of the game is to catch one more ball than your opponent, or better yet, to fire the ball so it can't be caught. When a player cannot successfully return the ball to the front wall, then 1 point is awarded to the opposition and the next rally begins with a new serve. A Battle Court game day consists of 6 matches, and the team that wins the most matches wins the day. Pick your favorite team, doubles pairing, or singles player, and cheer for them all season long. Or up the ante and bet on it. Battle Court Jai-Alai allows for wagering on the matches, the sets, and each individual point. The ball is lethal, the game is lightning fast, and the action is limitless. This is Battle Court Jai-Alai.
Hey everybody, and welcome into the Battle Court post-game show. I am Andrew Blackman, joined by Ben Langhans, the captain here of the Lifestyle Miami Chargers. Benny, good day for your team, coming away with the tie. What does it mean to get those points up on the board after a slow start on Friday?
Yeah, it feels good, and it's good for the confidence of our team because we lost to the Renegades on opening day, so it feels good to at least tie.
Yeah, and you had a good match with Flores. First time that you two played together. What was it like out there on the court, and what led to that victory?
Yeah, first time playing with Flores, and I felt pretty good. I felt like our communication for the most part was pretty good, and I'm looking forward to playing more with Flores. And our strategy in that game was just to pass and just get El Barba involved as much as we could and just keep it away from Rats.
Well, congratulations on that win. We'll send it over to Stu, get some of those replays started with the post-game show. Stu?
Let's take a look at some replays from a fantastic day of highlight here for Battle Court at the Magic City Jai-Alai Fronton in Miami, Florida. We start off with doubles action. Gonaga and Ben going up against Iturbide and Rock. Regardless of what the point totals were today, Rock is your player of the day. Andrew likes to ask me that at the end of this.
So we can hold that?
Yeah, you can ask me that at the end. You can ask me that now. You can ask me that next week. We had this once before when El Barba.
Yeah, he would.
Exactly.
When automatic.
When El Barba substitute. Can't quite give that to him today. We're going to give that to Rock. Here's a backhand by Iturbide earlier, then a forehand. Nicely played to the inside. Iturbide, fine catch there on the left side. 2-all. Scoring.
And a match ending in favor of the Renegade. Gonaga and Ben, team from last year, getting off with a win to start off this season for Battle Court. And then Flores and Benny.
Outside placement by Flores was beautiful.
Shots early.
And this 2-all by El Barba, scoring beautifully.
This match was a lot of fun.
This was a lot of fun. It was consistency in the backcourt and excitement and chaos in the front court. El Barba there with the long beard is our official substitute for Battle Court, so he can go in for any one of the teams. Today he went in for the Renegades for Williams, who's out with a wrist injury. This point was absolutely crazy. That was a great throw by El Barba. Look at this quick release return. Never say die. That's Flores doing a great job. El Barba back to the outside for the outside placement. Flores gets a Karaman there that just lands him beautifully and scores. He gets a salute from his backcourter Benny there. Just an overall exciting game. Drop shot by Aratz. That scored beautifully. Flores here on the serve. Split placement thrown perfectly by Aratz to score. Aratz playing exceptionally well today. El Barba catching this one. If I'm not mistaken, yeah, this is the outside placement. That's just crazy. To take the serve on the forehand and just blast it outside like that, ballsy play. Benny in the corner, beautiful catch there at the 13 line.
Look at that effort by Aratz, but that ball sailing out of play. Celebration by the Chargers. They win that match. Benny and Flores, first win in as many tries.
But El Barba decidedly good showing as a substitute player there.
Then the top-ranked singles matchup brought us to Gosheri and Zulaika.
Zulaika got off to, so my observations with Zulaika since he started playing with us here in 2023 is that if he comes out hot, it usually goes in his best interest, and he definitely came out on fire.
Yeah.
No question about that. Power from the right side, great catching, beautiful 2-all, but the pace of this game just changed very quickly in the favor of Gosheri, and Gosheri just came out like this. It's a beautiful catch by Zuleika there, but look how close that ball was to the sidewall. Just beautifully
Always
executed
is.
by Gaucher. Look at this.
And that one.
You see him with Gaucher. When he's got it there on the left side, you don't know if he's going. He can throw a Costalo 2-wall as easily as he throws it right up the wall.
Right.
So you don't know which way he's going. So you got to protect both. Here he's winding up.
Into the
There's a
second
2-wall.
set. Look at that one.
Just beautifully executed by Gaucher.
Yeah, that brought it to
Forehand,
4-3.
outside placement of the forehand rebote, scooped up beautifully by Zuleika. Zuleika powerfully, scooped up beautifully by Gaucher. Gaucher powerfully to the inside. Again, Zuleika just needs a little bit more experience with this side wall.
Now look at this 2-wall. I mean, snapped it. Look at the
Yeah.
speed by Gaucher to get out there, and then look at this return scoring for the win.
And see, Gaucher even had a good, Gaucher had what's his name? Gaucher just overall.
Blasted it.
Yeah,
Great
just
way
fantastic.
to end it. Only loss last season came at the hands of Zuleika, avenging that here early in Season 4. Then Flores in spinner against El Barba and Ubia. Second time we saw that El Barba-Flores matchup in the front. Yeah, I mean, that's a pretty good throw there from Flores. I mean, at times today did a little too much, but on the whole, I mean, solid enough to come away with 2 wins and really made it happen in that opening set of his first match. Look at this one, taking Ubia to the outside. That one tipped.
Good read by Ubia, just not able to put the catch together with it.
Ubia back on the inside here. There's that backhand 2-wall.
Powerful back.
I mean, that's a tough one.
That's the one that caught.
Ooh,
That's
yeah.
the one that hit El Barba and Flores.
You can see that right there. Hit El Barba first, then went into Flores, but Ubia threw it, hit El Barba. That is a loss of point.
Nice save by
And then,
Flores there.
Just took his eye off it. You can see in that last replay. Tough way for El Barba's day to end. Missed ball, giving that match to the team of Flores and Spinner. Boy, what an interesting match this was. I mean, back and forth the entire way.
And our
High volatility with the momentum in this match. It was with one team or another, never really back and forth at any point.
This is where Rock earned his player of the day for me,
he
regardless
played-
of what the outcome of the match was. He just played absolutely flawlessly. And that is with a couple of mistakes. So, yes,
Again,
so he did have 1 or 2 drop
Oh,
balls.
that-
Arat's
yeah, that was
catching
set
one off
2.
of the back wall. Yeah, that's just – never want to see a player get hit with the ball. You definitely don't want to see him get hit with the ball when it's coming out of the cesta. That's particularly dangerous. When it's coming off of a wall, spin is changed ever so slightly. A little juice is taken off of it. But you never want to see a player go down after having been hit with the ball.
That's a catch you're talking about from Rock there deep in the backcourt. And how about this play?
Just beautiful.
What?
Rotz, we've been watching Rotz do that all year. We watched him do it last year, too.
Yeah,
His catching has just been absolutely fantastic.
Look at this one, kind of a clip off the sidewall. That brought it to 2-0 in the third set in favor of the Chargers. Maybe thought that we were going to be in for an upset here. And you see the reaction, just can't really believe that one. And then look at these powerful serves coming in by Goenaga.
He really found his game today, didn't he?
Yep, and a couple serves there at the end. I think 3 of the last 4 points via the ace. The Renegades take that match, and then a finale here in singles. That was Spinner against Ubia. Again, he said it at the top. Tough way for Ubia to come out here in his first match against Spinner, of all people, in this 4th-ranked group, who hasn't lost many matches.
Ubia having a difficult time finding his serve. He'll get there. Just needs a bit more time on the court. Ubia came into the program as the result of Kubala going down with a torn ACL. He's had his surgery. He's actually had 3 months of recovery. Was out here on the court judging today.
That beautiful catch up the wall, down with the ball. There's the backhand 2-wall by Spinner. Look at that pickup on the bounce. Ubia, that return. Spinner, fall down save. Yeah, how about this one? That's a pretty good backhand 2-wall right there, landing in. Rebote by Ubia. I mean, off the rebote, turning a 2-wall is pretty well done, but not enough here, as you're going to see Spinner shoot it back to the inside.
And finishing off game day in favor of Spinner, who was able to close that out in 2 sets.
As Stu and I are going to join you here back on camera, if we can, let's pull up those standings here. Tie on the game day, 4 points acquired by the Lifestyle Miami Chargers, 4 points also for those Rebote Renegades. Stu, We talked about a player of the day.
Yes.
How about a player of the day for today? Who do you think?
Player of the day for today, without question, Rock.
Yeah.
Rock. No question in my mind about that. We saw some tremendous play from a number of different players today, especially Goanaga. Goanaga's game definitely coming back around, but Rock was making some fantastic catches in the back. Then he went on from fantastic catches to impossible catches. Really glad to have seen Rock. There was at one point when he was the only 2018 original Magic City player on the court with 3 other players he was both playing against and with who have 10, 15 years of experience beyond what he has. So
incredible.
Just fantastic to watch him hang in there. His game has really come around. 2023 has been his best year so far. So
Yeah,
Rock.
Rock is the player of the day today. You see those standings up there, 10.5 points now for the Renegades. They're up in first place. The Chargers, they now have 5. Warriors will be in action. That's the 5th and final team in this Battle Court season. You're going to have to wait until Friday when we will be back in action. 7 p.m. Eastern start time. Let's give you the matchup. It's going to be the Warriors taking on the Devils. We're going to start off with Correa against Arta, then Inaki and Bradley versus Douglas and Iriando. Joseph and Julin take on CRB and Urbieta, then Correa and Bradley against Jairo and Iriando. Top-ranked singles match, always fun. We're going to have Inaki against Douglas, and then Nicholas and Julin against Jairo and Urbieta will close out Friday evening. Hope to have you join us back when we return Friday evening. That is 7 p.m. Eastern Time, right here for Stu Nyman. I'm Andrew Bleckman. Have a great evening, everyone.
See you Friday.
Jairo, do you have any serving rituals?
Yeah, I have a lot of them.
Today we're comparing the tennis ball to the highlight ball.
Just like that effortless look, you know, but it's really a lot of effort.
5 facts about Battle Court Highlight you didn't know.
The ball averages a speed of 150 miles an hour, and the world record is 190 miles an hour.
Hi, my name is Anderson, and I cracked this glass.
I love y'all boys.